go live, let's go live. I am rushed, but we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So down BK Sport, we're here for a big night of the Rugby League. Let's make sure the sound's working. Let's make sure the sound is working. The sound is working. It is all good and ready to go here. I am excited. We've got a big night here. I don't know if I said, hey guys, how you going? We're going to do it now. Hey guys, how you going? So down BK Sport, we're here for the Canberra Raiders, taking on the Penrith Panthers here in a big old game of rivalry. Yes, it's a weird one to say. I know it is strange. I'm not going to lie. It's strange to call this a rivalry. But these two teams are big fans of each other. Even the Raiders, you know, they're not... even the Panthers, I'm not even a big fan of the Raiders. Obviously, you know, the Panthers fans at Penrith have been doing the old clap to them recently, which has been grinding the old gears of the old Canberra Raiders fans. Been grinding the old gears, and you don't want that, son. You do not want that. So, it's going to be interesting here tonight between these two teams because... it's a big game for the both of them, really. You know, the Panthers, obviously, they're 1-2 right now. If you want to say 2-2 with the bye, that's fair, because I'm going to use the 3-2 for the Titans this week. But the Panthers are 1-2 without the bye, which is not really great right now. It's not great at all. They're in 7th position. If they lose this game, however, they will drop out of the 8. They will drop out of the 8, and they will not have started the season off that fantastically at all. They would be 1-3 without the bye, which would just be insane considering they're back-to-back premiership winners and also a grand final in 2020. This Panthers team is good, but they are noticing a big difference without blazekippaxross. They are noticing a big difference without BKRmy kick-out. Two real big players, X-Factor in kick-out, and just intelligence without blazekippaxross. I think he's regretting leaving right now. I do. I think he's regretting because they have not won a game down there, the old Tigers. But the Panthers here, they need to re-establish themselves. They haven't done it yet. They lost to the Eels last week, who looked really average last night against the Roosters. And they lost the Broncos by 1 point. But then again, the Broncos are the informed team of the comp right now. So, yeah, I don't know how to take the Panthers as we speak. I think they should win this game. I think they should win this well. But for Supercoach reasons, I'm planning to get in Cleary next week. Not right now. I've got Nico Hines, and I was waiting for him to drop off a bit. Regardless, I will be able to get Cleary in. However... it's I really don't want Cleary to have a big game here today for Supercoach reasons because next week is when I get him in to have that bye cover and also have the two best players in Supercoach there. But yeah, if the Panthers win this game, they would go to, depending on how much they win by, if they win by 12 or more, they'll go above the Warriors for now. This is obviously without the games to come this weekend. They would go above the Warriors for now into 5th if they won by 12 or more. If they won by 22 or more, they'd go above the Dolphins into the top 4. If they won by 24 or more, they'd go above Manly into the top 3. But they cannot go above that. The highest they can finish is 3rd this week, but the lowest they can finish is dead set, like 13th. They could literally drop off to like 13th or 12th position, which is crazy. I think even maybe 14th, I'm not sure. No, Cowboys, Bulldogs play each other. So, yeah, 13th, 12th is the minimum that the Panthers can get this week. However, the Raiders, on the other hand, if they were to lose this game, if they lose by more than 6 points, they will go into 16th below the Eels. If they lose this game by more than 6 points, and the Tigers are to win their game on Saturday against the Brisbane Broncos, which is tomorrow, if they won that game by about 12 points or more, they would actually put the Raiders into last and Eels into 16th, and the Tigers would go all the way up to 15th from 17th, like that. So the bottom of the table right now is really, really close. The whole table is significantly close. You know, from what? From 6th place all the way down to 14th place is on the same amount of points, and obviously 3rd place all the way down to 14th place is literally 2 points separating. So the comp is still very close. It is only 5 rounds in, obviously. But yeah, it's interesting to see. It is interesting to see. The Raiders could be last by the end of this weekend, but if they were to win this game, they would automatically go up the Dragons because they've got a better points differential as it is by 27. Dragons have minus 40, worst points differential in the competition. If the Raiders were to win, they'd go above them. If they were to win it as well, they'd go above the Cowboys, who are minus 13. They'd go above the Knights. They would have to win by 4 points or more to go above the Titans, but then again, the Titans have the bye. Thanks for coming, baby. Don't forget it! Don't forget it. Don't be cheeky. Don't forget it. And also, they'd go above the Dogs with a plus 5. They'd go above the Storm if they were to win by about 12. They would have to win by about 15 to go above the Rabbitohs into the top 8. And obviously, if they won by 15, that means they'd go above the Panthers and they'd be in 7th. They would have to win by like 30 to 40 points to go above the Sharks, though. So realistically, the highest the Raiders could be seen this weekend, right this second, today, right after this game, would be to go into 7th position if they won by enough points. But the Rabbitohs and Storm do play, so no matter what tonight, that one of those two teams will go back above them, obviously. Even with a draw. Actually, a draw will put them both above them, to be fair. But let's get to the two-team lineups here, guys. Obviously, get into the chat, get your drinks, raring to go. You know, get your predictions for the game. Obviously, you guys know my prediction, but this isn't GIO. It's going to be an interesting one here. But guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Big night for you to come. We've got the Rabbitohs versus Storm game after this, which should be an absolute bolter as well. I do feel like this week we're going to see a bit of a lull in the competition. We saw it last night, really flat. I feel like because the first 4 rounds have been so hectic, we're going to see a lot of teams kind of, you know, taking a bit of a chill pill is what I would say on this weekend and just slowing it down a little bit to re-establish themselves and try and figure out where they are in the competition. So do prepare for that, but it's still going to be a great weekend of footy. Still going to be a great weekend of footy here. So for the Raiders here at GIO Stadium, they are not the favourites, obviously. They're $3.10 underdogs. You got Jamal Fogarty and Jordan Rapana coming in, Jack Whiten and James Schiller going out for the team. You got Sebastian Chris as the fullback, Abel Hapawade and Jordan Rapana are the wingers, with Matty Tomoko and Harley Smith-Shields in the centres. Matt Frawley is the 5'8", Jamal Fogarty is the halfback, with Josh Papali'i and Joseph Tarpanay as the front rowers. Zach Wolford, he is the hooker, with Elliot Whitehead and Elliot Whitehead and Hudson Young as the back rowers. Elliot Whitehead's the captain. Corey Hatawarinara is the lock, with Tom Starling, Emre Gula, Pasami Saulo, and Corey Horsburgh as the interchange. Brad Schneider is the 18th man replacement. So there we go. That is the Raiders team. It's okay. It's okay. They've got a big loss there in Jack Whiten, though, due to suspension. And their backline still, you know, no Xavier Savage as well. I'm not a big fan of Sebastian Chris in the fullback. I don't know. I think this Panthers team just has it out for this Raiders team today. I really do. The Panthers, on the other hand, Jack Cogger, Lindsay Smith, Tyrone Peachy, they all come back in with Luke Garner, Matty Eisenhuth, and Sonny Luke going out. Unfortunately, they were Sonny Luke because a lot of people have him in Supercoach, and he's not going to get a great deal of points this week. He's not going to get any points this week, sorry. He's not going to be able to go up at any break even, which is sad because that's kind of the reason why he's in there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Fullback Dylan Edwards with Sonia Taruva, who's been great this season, to be honest with you. Hasn't scored a try yet, though. Has not scored a try yet. Could be today as his first. So Sonia Taruva and Brian To'o on the wings, Isaac Tungo and Stephen Crichton in the centres. Jerome Lua is the 5'8", with Nathan Cleary, the captain, in halfback. Moses Leota and James Fisher-Harris are the front rowers. Mitch Kenny is the hooker. You got Scotty Sorensen and Zach Hosking back row. Isaiah Yeo as the lock. Tyrone Peachy, Lindsay Smith, Spencer Leniu, and Jamin Salmon interchange, with Jack Cogger as the 18th man replacement there. So, look, I think that when it comes to the forwards, I do still think the Panthers will beat them out here. I really do. And when it comes to the back line, I think that they wipe the floor with them. So, I'm nervous for the Raiders, but in the same sense, they are at home. It is a rivalry game. Anything can happen here. It really would shake the competition up massively if the Panthers lost this game, and if the Raiders won this one. It'd be great for the game. Does it happen? I'm not so sure. But I do. Yeah, I've got Panthers 13+. I do. But I would not be surprised with a Canberra ambush at GIO Stadium. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. But guys, like I said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get to the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's go. Trucking down under, one of the best men in the business, member for 20 months. What a man, what a machine. 20 months, he's a champion. He's an absolute champion. Abanaya Shah says under game, under 44.5. Ooh, it's a tight one. It's a tight one. I could definitely see this game blowing out of proportion, but I could also see what you're saying in regards to under 44.5. The Panthers are pretty good defensively. You know, the Raiders aren't exactly a slouch on defense most of the time, but in the same sense, you know, coming into this game, let's go quickly have a look at the Raiders draw. Let's go have a quick look ski here at the Raiders draw. Bang. Lost the Cowboys 19-18. Lost the Dolphins 20-14. Beat the Sharks 24-20. Lost to the Knights last week 24-14. So they're giving up around the 20-point marker. I'd say on average it's 21 points, right? Because between 19, 20, 20, and 24, you'd probably say 21, 22 is the average that the points the Raiders are giving up. So, maybe not. But then again, the Panthers defensively aren't terrible. I know they get up 20 points per game, basically, but they're not terrible. Panthers, on the other hand, bang, they've given up 13 points, 10 points, 17 points, and the bye. So, you might not be wrong there, mate. It's a tough one, though. It is tough, because I can see this world where the Panthers re-establish themselves and put them back into place as the hot dogs, baby. The hot dogs. We all love a hot dog, and the Panthers could be the hot dogs today. Malcolm getting around the Raiders. Afronazer says, yeah, Penrith woo. Wazira getting around it. Wilder says, I hope the Panthers keep losing, but they should win this one. They should win this one. They should. Brocky Sports, get around you. Dallas says, Blaze, my Tigers get up against the Broncos tomorrow.
God hope so, mate. God hope so. I support ya. I hope so. I please. I beg. I plead. I plead the Tigers get up for you tomorrow. On April 1st. An undefeated team losing to a winless team. Beautiful.
I plead. I beg. I plead. Please, Tigers, beat Broncos tomorrow. Malia Mahe. But either way, I will just say here, one second, how are they still in the top 10? Who the Panthers? Because they had to buy. I will say, Gordy Tallis shit on the Broncos. How good. Gordy Tallis. We never at the Titans have anyone of note come out defending our team. It makes me happy because I'm the only mother bitch online who defends this team out and out. Like, Clarkey has to be objective, but also sometimes goes a little bit. I said this to him last night, actually, privately. He'll be okay with me saying this. I said to him, I'm like, you try so desperately to be objective that sometimes you actually shit in a club. He's a great bloke. I love Dane. But I do have to pull him in the line sometimes in regards to some of the things that, like, for example, you can't be putting William Warbrick above a Lofiana Khan-Pereira, but he didn't even have a Lofiana Khan-Pereira on his top 10 rookies last week, and I was like, brother, come on, man. It's a Lofi, man. It's my boy. You got to be having Lofiana Khan-Pereira in the top 10 rookies, let alone top 5, son. Gee whiz. But this week, again, he had him below William Warbrick. I was like, I'm pulling him up. And I did pull him up. But Clark is a good friend of mine, so we're all good. Oscar 100 says, hey, BK, finally caught the stream early. Welcome, Oscar. Welcome. Christian Kupkovic says, Rabbitohs, that's not now. That is later on tonight, but it should be good. That game between Rabbitohs and the Storm should be very good there. Beautiful day in Canberra. Wowee. At least they've got that going from down there in Canberra. Daniel Lane, morning, sir. Morning. It's 5 p.m. for me and 6 p.m. in Canberra, but morning to you. Blake Ellis is really hoping PG can play some good footy for us. I'm not a big Tyrone Peachy fan after some of the things he said about the Titans, so I'm going to say no. But, good luck to you, Blake. Good luck to you. And I appreciate success and respect success. I'm not going to shit on the Panthers. I never will. But I'm not a big fan of Peachy at all, with the way that he speaks about the club that gave him a lifeline. Malia Mahe says, Penrith don't deserve to lose. What do you mean don't deserve to lose? What you mean don't deserve to lose, mate? Come on, man. What you mean don't deserve? What does that even mean? Malcolm said a lot of games this week could make this table muppeted. It could make this table muppeted. Never heard the word muppeted before, though. Never heard that one, but I like it. I do. I like that one. Muppeted. For anyone who doesn't know, by the way, Jay was the original person who said the word muppet on these streams, and it just picked up. This was years ago, eh? This was like a year or two ago that he started this muppet thing, and it works, because they don't swear, and it works. It works. Malia Maher says, what place the Raiders? They're currently in 15th place. If they lose this game by 6 or more, they go below the Eels into 16th. If they lose this game by 6 or more and the Tigers beat the Broncos tomorrow, they could go above the Raiders and the Raiders could go last. Ooh, but again, the Raiders did this last year too. They did struggle very early days. Very, very early days. Tom J says, Whiten rhymes with Titan coincidence. Hey, listen. I'm not going to say it. You said it. I'm not going to say it. I don't think it's a necessity. I think that if he came to the Gold Coast, he would literally get suspended for getting a punch on a club. I actually heard about this because I made a post about this on the Titans fan club, and I said, listen, guys, please don't. Before you start posting a million articles saying get Whiten, I said, don't do it. One, we've got a 6. We've got a great back line as it is for me, and I think Jack Whiten is the least likely person to be a good influence for our young blokes, and our team is very young. I would rather Kieran Foran, who has come in and really has been directing these guys really nicely, I would rather him come in and do his job, not have Jack Whiten, who's going to say, hey boys, let's go out to Sin City. Let's go out to the strippers and surfers. No, thank you. I'm all good there, Jack Whiten. So he'll probably get suspended within 3 weeks. Within 2 weeks for punching on with some bouncer at a club. But I did hear that he's already banned from a couple of clubs on the Gold Coast. So maybe not the best signing for a guy to come to the Gold Coast is Jack Whiten. But great player. Beautiful day in Canberra. Gee whiz. Can Panthers make up for the loss and win? They can. They should. Justin Sunday says, I really want Panthers to lose this game, but I highly doubt it. Mate, listen. They can't go above you, though, can they? No, they can't. They can't go above you. They cannot go above you. We all want Panthers to lose to save our positions. Does it affect the Titans too much? It does. If the Panthers lose, we go above them. Yeah, hey, doing the Titan rock, stealing your Eagles songs. I like it. Two RHAs want the Raiders to win. I think most people do because it shakes the comp up pretty dramatically. 76% of people want the Raiders to lose. No, 76% of people are pretty smart. And the favourites are definitely the Panthers for a reason, Malia. They are definitely the favourites for a reason. Blake says, I love Lindsay Smith. Hope he can play more first grade this year. We'll see. Bentley says, what's the headband for? The headband is so that I can wear something on my head and not have to wear a hat because I can do what I want. Thanks for coming. So the Raiders are going to kick this ball off here, and the Panthers will start off with the ball at the try line. Dylan Edwards gets this ball off to a rampaging Moses Leota. Booshki! Woo-hoo! What a way to start it off. Moses Leota with an absolute banger there, son. But yeah, hit that thumbs up and subscribe, baby. I like to mix it up. I like to mix it up with the old headband. I do need to get a haircut. But I can tell you that right now. It feels different. I feel different without the hat on. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I just realised I hadn't got the sound on. All right, left-hand side, it's going to be James Fisher-Harris, who I didn't really feel like he had a great season last year, and I don't think he's really hit it this year. James Fisher-Harris, one of the best front rowers in the business, just hasn't really... I haven't been feeling it personally. For such a big frame and such a gritty mentality, I just haven't personally been feeling it. And if you guys know, myself and Rando, when we did our tier list last year, I had Fisher-Harris above Payne Haas. But I was very happy to, go with Rando and say Payne Haas was number one. But I originally was a big believer in Fisher-Harris. But I find that the Panthers team as a whole, Cleary here puts... Oh, charge down! Horsburgh! Oh, is that a Horsburgh? I can't even see. No, but the Raiders get the ball here. 18 minutes out of the line. Here we go. Who was that who charged that ball down? I thought that was Horsburgh. It's not Horsburgh, but it's another person with red hair. Fogarty. Okay, here we go. What a way to start this game. I've got to get to the live chat because I'm a bit behind right now. I'll get to it when I can. 6 again for the Raiders. 15 minutes out. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Left-hand side. Gives it off to Frawley. Frawley here to Tarpanay. Tarpanay 10 minutes out here for the line. I love how I made that gif for the word sus, and it's turned into a red-haired gif. It's turned into a red-haired gif, that sus one. So first take a lead. They got another 6 again, by the way, the Raiders. Josh Papali'i taken down 5 minutes out from the line. Zach Wolford, by the way. Zach Wolford goes right inside of Fogarty. Fogarty at the back here to Whitehead. Whitehead to Tarpanay. Harold Renara. Harold Renara taking down 5. 6 again as well. Panthers ill-disciplined in his first 2 minutes. Right inside here. Wolford off to... No, that's Harley Smith-Shields. No, Matty Tomoko. Tomoko gets off on the way. Wolford, left-hand side here. Raiders are on fire early here. Joe Tarpanay, he's going to push his ball to about 3 minutes out from the line. Second tackle. Here we go. Yeah, I wonder if that brought Ben Hunt flashbacks for Cleary. It might have. Josh Papali'i now. Papali'i, ooh, high tackle arguably. No, third tackle now. 7 minutes out from the line. Here come the Raiders. Zach Wolford goes left-hand side off to Fogarty. Fogarty underneath the Frawley. Frawley here to... Hudson Young, and that was really weak. He gets the offload away. That was nice. That was nice there for the offload. Joe Tarpanay. He will push, and he'll get taken down 3 minutes out from the line. 4 tackle now, Joe Tarpanay. Jeez, what a start of this game. The Raiders shot ball. Whitehead. Crash play. No, knock on. Ugh. What a start, but. Ooh, what a start, but also I need to fill my water bottle up at some stage. We'll do it at halftime. Don't miss me too much, son. Matt Collins, don't talk such nonsense to the Broncos. Broncos can eat a dick, mate. How about that one? Anthony Nutty says, my score prediction of Penrith to win in a tight 1, 13-12. I would love to see it. I love when people tell me not to talk shit about the Broncos. It's like, you're going to make me talk even more shit about the Broncos, brother. Brighton knows it. Brighton's the only bloody Broncos fan I even nearly respect besides my mate Adam. Like, truly, don't talk such nonsense. Go the Bronx. The Bronx can eat a dick. All right, Matt. Just remember that one. So the Panthers now get split out to the 15. No, to the 20. Good little run there. Harris Plays got Penrith winning 25-14. That's a random scoreline, but okay. Gabriel said, penalty to the Panthers. Penalty to Penrith. Penalty Penrith. 3 minutes in here. This game's just all over the shop early days. There we go. Ben says, yeah, Jay is the GOAT, Brian. Jay is the GOAT. Ben says, remember the Panthers versus Faders match last year? It was a pretty uncanny start. I think Canberra scored the first try of the match, if I'm not mistaken. It was a close first half. I think the Panthers still won, though, didn't they? Or... No, because, yeah, the Panthers definitely won because it was in Penrith, and they did the clap. Harris Plays as Penrith are going to struggle in the first half, but they'll manage to get the win in the end. I don't mind it. I just don't want... Oh, knock on Fisher-Harris. I was talking about it. Knock on Fisher-Harris. He hasn't been at it for me, and that was a bit of a weak knock on. It wasn't a cutting tackle. He just lost the ball. Foreign is humble. Whiten isn't. Logan Ballsacks, I'll tell you something. And, Kieran's a really good bloke, eh? Like, I met him really for the first time up there in Townsville, at the airport, because I was talking to my boy Tanner, and Tanner and Kieran are inseparable, man. And Kieran's just got... the vibe that he carries around is just so experienced. He's such a nice bloke, and But his facial mannerisms are so strong. Like, you can tell how this man is feeling from the way that he's looking at you. He's obviously... Oh, they're away here! Sebastian Chris! He's at the 40! He's at the 30! Inside! Knock on, Raiders! You're joking! Oh, Sebastian Chris put the afterburns on, but Alba Hopewada will knock the ball on after he gets the ball, passes the ball. Oh, what a start this game, by the way. What a start this game. Look at this. They go Rapana to Chris. Chris finds the gap. He's got Alba Hopewada there. Edwards, look at him go. Jeez, that was such a good chase there from Dylan Edwards. That chase from Edwards is so on. It's going to be so underrated, that one. He is not underrated. Everyone knows he's a very quality fullback now, but that will go down underrated, that play. That was incredible play there. And look at just the speed that Edwards had and the solidity that he has as well. It's incredible. But yeah, with Foran, when you're talking to him, his facial mannerisms are so strong that you will know how he's feeling about you. If he doesn't like you, you'll be able to see it. If he likes you, you'll be able to see it. And he's just such a good bloke. He's a down-to-earth bloke, man. And I know he wants success for this club. And I've spoken to him about it. I know he wants success for the club. And he believes in it too. He does. He believes in the long-term future of this club for sure. Third tackle for the Panthers. 45 metres out now from the line. And you guys know, if I don't like a player, I'll tell you. But there's not a single player at the Gold Coast Titans right now that I don't like. Not a single player. Brighton says, come on, a milk sack up here. Mate, how good was that? How good has this start been, truly? How good is this start? Oh, they kicked it through early. Oh, Sango! Sonia Daruva, first try for the Panthers this year too. Sonia Daruva, that was big time play there by the Panthers, and Isaac Tungo gets it out to Daruva. And there we go. I was saying this could be the day for his first try, and there we go. Count that one there. Count that one there. Try Sonia Daruva, bit of toss of it, the action, baby. Shush, don't be talking about my boy Sonia Daruva. Don't do it. What a start to this game. But that's a really quick kick there from Cleary to Tungo, and then Tungo just goes bang. Left-hand side to Daruva. That was a really, really well-worked play there by the Panthers. Really, that is a kick from Cleary. That is a kick. And then Tungo to get the ball out there. And my super coach, go Daruva. Go Daruva. Thank you, sir. We like it. Cabbage just blazes no mercy, Bronx fans. Matt says, what was the timeout for? I don't know. I don't do the timeouts around here, bro. I will tell you if I time you out. I don't do the timeouts around here, bro. I think probably because if you're talking about the Broncos and saying don't say something, usually the mods will time you out because you're trying to get a reaction. But you're all good. Don't worry. Don't stress, mate. Last pass forward. No, I don't think it was forward. I think it was good for my super coach, Justin. So I don't care if it was forward. I don't care. Second try in first grade, but it's first try this year. I didn't think that was a forward pass. I wonder if we will ever see Jared Corrigan in first grade again. I don't believe so. And I said this before the season started too. Everyone wants him to play, obviously, because we want to see him break a record and whatnot, or get 300 games, I think it is. But I just don't think it's going to happen, man. Unfortunately, his time is done. He had a good crack at it. You know, he was very underrated for a very long time. But unfortunately, now his days are probably numbered, yeah. All right, so Cleary now. Being too easy, baby. Too easy, baby. So Nathan Cleary slaps it on through. It is 6-0 to the Panthers. 8 minutes gone in the game. Ben says, oh, the Faders, they're already moving better than they did last week against the Knights. Yeah, they are. I don't think the Raiders are out of it just because that Panthers try. That was just a really well-worked play there. Cleary kicks on like second tackle. Isaac Tungo picks it up beautifully, and as soon as it's over with the try, it's too easy. Too easy. Yusuf says, what do you think the over will be? Oh, I think this game goes over. That's why I was concerned about the guy before saying this was going to be under. I was concerned about it. Brighton says way too easy. Oh, yeah. But in the same sense, that was really... The ball bounce for Isaac Tungo from Cleary was just perfection. Look at Moses Leone off the back fence. Choo-choo, baby. Get that train rolling. Get that train rolling. Faders faded early in this game. Guys, you can't call them the faders if it's 8 minutes into the game and they're down 6-0. It's not a fading thing. It's not fading. You can't fade from a 0-0 position. It's not possible, mate. It's not possible. Unless it's 0-0 with 20 minutes to go and you lose 40-0. That would be a fade. But outside of that, no. Doesn't sound forward, not for me. Malcolm says it was all Raiders then. Panthers get ball and try. I wouldn't even say it was all Raiders. I'd say it was 75-25. The Panthers still had a bit of a crack, but they knocked the ball on through Fisher-Harris. But the Raiders have made the bigger plays besides that try, I would say, yeah. Raiders have made the bigger plays. So Panthers whack that ball up there. Cleary, good kick, but it's going to be Alba Hopewada who grabs his ball at the 10 and rolls his ball around, taken down now 15 metres out from their own line. Raiders had 2 chances, cooked them both. Now look what happened. It's what happens when you take on the good teams, man. It's what happens when you take on the good teams. Nathan John says, I don't think there is a single Raiders fan in this chat. We may have Gary, if the Raiders take the lead. Gary Beetlejuice will... I honestly don't know that's how you pronounce his name, but it's how his name looks. So that's how I call it. But Gary's a Raiders fan on this channel. He really does love his Canberra Raiders. You know, we do give him a bit of smack for it, but in the same sense, you know, you got to expect that on the channel. I get enough smack for being a Titans fan, so you guys better... Brighton knows all well about how the Broncos are going to go in 2 weeks' time on this channel. 2RH says, will we see a sim in this game? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's a rivalry for the fans. I don't think it's a real rivalry here for the players, realistically. Dylan Edwards now will get his ball to the 20. Canberra just need to hold on to the ball when they're in attack. They're going to have to take their chances. Oh, that's a high tackle. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know why they haven't called that. Second tackle now. 10 minutes into the game here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Don't worry about the high tackle, but it's still going to be a penalty for offside. There we go. There we go. Mate, you're just not my type, he said. I don't know what's happened to you. I don't know if I can see it. I can't see whatever comments come through there from Matt. But Trucken and Jay have just slapped him down and said, that's for dinner. If Raiders start winning, watch them all arrive. Oh, yeah, okay. It happens all the time, man. It's predominant with Broncos fans, actually. Moses Leota now get this ball to the 35. He started off this game strong, man. Very strong. Very strong. But it's going to be Fisher Harris now who gets his ball. 25 metres out from the line. Second tackle now. If Penrith score again already, oh, geez, Raiders are going to be in for a tough day, eh? Take Cleary off early so they don't have to deal with his Supercoach points. Oh, Chancey Hosking. Do I want Hosking to have a good one? Because next week or two... Yeah, next week is when I'd look to get Zach Hosking in. I would. Left-hand side. He's 6 again for the Panthers. Cleary gets it off to Luai. Luai at the back into Tango. Tango! Oh, so close 2 metres out from the line. First tackle over the Panthers. Luai with the ball playing dummy. Gets right-hand side to Cleary. Cleary short ball to Fisher Harris. Fisher Harris gives that ball right... Oh, it's an easy try. There's going to be an easy try here. There's going to be an easy try here. Hosking! No, take him down. I'm really liking Hosking at the Panthers, man. I'm feeling like he's the next BKRmy kick out of this team, truly. I'm really liking it, but that's going to be Raiders ball. No, knock on. Knock on Raiders. Oh, yeah. On accidental offside against the Panthers. Or against the Raiders. Is this an accidental offside against the Panthers or against the Raiders? Oh, Moses Leota crunch. Jokes happening. Okay, Mull Aim. Yeah. Trucking and Jay's timed you out. I'll read you coming out, but Mull Aim, just remember, please don't spam. Otherwise, you will get timed out. Tip Storm for the upset tonight. I hope they win. I've got Rabbitohs by 13+, but we'll see. But you got to get timed out for spamming, because next time I won't read it out. I don't usually... It was accidental offside by the Raiders, by the way. Next time I won't read it out, though, because I don't like to encourage the spam. Edwards hits it out to Turuva. Oh, it's another Raiders. Get the ball. Raiders offload it. Corey Hadaway. Oh, no, it's going to be a penalty to the Panthers. What for, though? Offside, apparently. Ooh, how about that? I don't know about that. Brighton says, if the Tigers are winning, you won't hear a peep. Tigers fans are actually pretty constant. It's because they know their team's shit, so they know that they just turn up either way. Alex is usually just drinking alcohol. He's just getting on the old drinker, the old vodka, the old tequila. That's an Alex special. Besides that, he's gone quiet this year, the old Alex. But it's also because he's just relaxing. He's just waiting for the moment the Tigers are good and he's going to slap us all. Leota! I've been really impressed with Leota today. NRL's Panthers playing good right now. They are playing pretty good footy as we speak. Cleary now with the ball at the 10. No, he went himself, but he'll get taken down 8 metres out from the line. The goon bag, Alex. The goon bag. Please, no. Oh, good tackle by Huddle Renara on Mitch Kenny. Hopefully Mitch Kenny doesn't sell the team this week. Left-hand side to Cleary. Cleary at the back to Luai. Luai steps himself. Steps around again. Luai! Oh, 2 metres out. Should actually pass that. Turn to the left, though. Mitch Kenny with the ball. Right-hand side to Yo. Yo at the back into Cleary. Cleary at the back into Edwards. Edwards cuts it himself. Edwards cuts it himself. It's fit tackle. Edwards. No. Good defense from the Raiders, but Panthers are really clicking up a notch here. No, I meant you won't hear a peep from the Dogs fans. Oh, if the Tigers are winning, you won't hear a peep. Yep. We're okay with you, Torgan Brighton, because you're usually quite realistic, win or lose. But if the Broncos start losing, we don't usually hear too much of the talky chatty from the Bronco fans. But when they're winning, it's the we're back. We're back. Stop it. Get some help. Gets him out. It's so good to see Gordon Tallis defend our club against the Broncos. But you know the derby's coming up in 2 weeks when that's happening. So right-hand side now, it's going to be Matty Tomoko who gets his ball to the 15. I'd argue that was a penalty. I'd argue the Raiders are probably deserving a penalty right now. Right-hand side, Rapana, good run. Gets to the 30, third tackle. It's a good game. This is an exciting game right now. Wolford up to Whitehead, and Whitehead will get his ball to the 40. They're saying offside, but they're not going to call it. 4 tackle. 67% completion isn't back at all. Oh, it's back to 2020, Brighton. It's definitely back. Oh, good offload there by Tarpany to Wolford. Wolford into Sebastian Chris. And Chris looking for those little holes right now. It's not looking too bad. Better than the 59% you were completing at around halfway through that game, though, Brighton. Oh, hard kick there for the Panthers. Oh, but Edwards grabs it nicely. Too easy, baby. Too easy. Edwards brings it back into the 20, and Huddle Renaro takes it down to the 15. 15 minutes in here. Jeez, what a game so far. Toruva gets some Supercoach points for me, baby. Yes, sir. What's Toruva on already, guys? What's Toruva on? Second tackle now. Mitch Kenny, right-hand side to Brian To'o. And To'o gets his ball outside the 30. Third tackle here. Jeez, third tackle here. Gee, I need that bottle of water. I've still got 25 minutes until I can go get it. Stephen Crichton. A company of a water cooler. Please sponsor the channel so that I can get a water cooler right here. So that I can just go, whoop, knock on Panthers. Stephen Crichton, knock on. Water cooler, bang. Grab the water cooler. Thanks for coming. Alright, so knock on there with the Panthers. And they need that, the Raiders. He's on 20. He's on 20? Even after that try? Usually they'd go up more than that. So, 20 in 15 minutes, though. I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm thinking, like, at the end of the game. Nah, 20's good for the first 15. Come on, milk ice this. Canberra Raiders. Peter Barraclough says, hope the Raiders win. I think everyone does, but it's not. I'm not hating on Panthers. It's just that I know that I am a big believer in shaking up the comp. You know, I don't care what it means as long as you shake up the comp. And Raiders beat the Panthers here today for their third loss of the season in 4 games would be a comp shaker. And it would be Raiders 15th beating, you know, the Panthers, and it would be last week's Eels 16th beating the Panthers. Like, that would be just a crazy story where the back-to-back premiers losing 2 in a row. All right, so third tackle here for the Raiders. They roll the ball back 25 minutes out. Oh, there's no way you can't just play that on there, ref. No way. Malcolm says, Chemist Warehouse ad, they better start paying you soon. Go, the Chemist Warehouse. Right inside here. Chris. Tomoko! Oh, good tackle by Sunatorova. Wowee. Great run there by Tomoko, though. We all know he's good for those really strong runs. Huddle Renara. He'll get this ball 3 meters out for the line here. Fit tackle for the Raiders. This is a really enjoyable game at the moment. It really is. It's an enjoyable game. Sebastian Chris gets this back to Frawley. Frawley here. It's a pretty good kick. Ah! Hudson Young, baby! Oh, where's the ball? Oh, Brian. Oh, well done if he gets out. Well done if he gets out. Well done if he gets out. Is he going to get out? No, held up in goal. Held up in goal. So it will be a dropout here. It will be a dropout. The Broncos not playing a Friday night Rise in Brisbane. Mate, right. But they do get another night game, which is tomorrow. Hey, guess what? In 2 weeks' time, they get another night game. Not on Friday night. It's on Saturday night against the Titans. How good. So, dropout there. What a great kick there from Cleary. Gets it to the 55. And Josh Papali'i now runs his ball straight back. Not hard enough, though. Need to see more there from Josh Papali'i to run that ball harder. Ivan Rakitic says, to be fair, the Panthers were the ones to shake up the comp by knocking off the Storm the past 2 years. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, well, it was a really big surprise to the Panthers in 2020. And then to do it again and again in 2021, 2022 was great. But now it's like we want to see somebody take them down. You know what I'm saying? That's what it keeps the comp moving. It keeps everyone having a belief in that team. Let that side Wolford. Gets out to Frawley. Frawley taking down 10 metres out for the line. 4 tackle here for the Raiders. Cabbage is happy to lose the Titans. Good. Right hand side here, you're not going to hear the same thing from me. You're not going to see the same thing from me in regards to the Bronx. Fit tackle now, 5 metres out here on the line. Wolford gets this out back here to Fogarty. Fogarty puts that ball down into the corner. It's going to be Hopewadi knocks it back here. It's still going to be Raiders ball. It's still fit tackle here. Still fit tackle here. Matty Tomoko. He goes left hand side to Hudson Young, bro. No. Brighton's not even a 5-second delay tonight. Mate, we're flying, son. We're flying, babe. We're flying. 2 RHAs as Raiders scored next. Oh, do you still have that same thought process with the Panthers the ball? It's easy to say that when the Raiders have the ball. What about when the Panthers have the ball? I say that as it means we would lose to a final side, which is all goods. Yeah, but the Broncos are a final side, and I'm not going to say happy to lose to the Broncos. I'm definitely not happy to lose to the Broncos. It doesn't matter where we are on the table. If we're 17th and they're first, I don't care. I don't care. Jesus, suck off. 6 again here with the Panthers, and Fisher Harris is going to get this ball to air to Yo here to Cleary here, right side, Hosking is on I've already seen enough to get, intercept by Charbonnet. Edwards throws the ball straight to Charbonnet, and he'll pick this ball up at the 40. I've seen enough to say that I want Hosking in my Supercoach team. I have seen enough. I need Hosking in my Supercoach team next week before he goes up big money. Malcolm says, some reason we can't beat Titans must be how they play the game. Mate, you had 12 years. You settled down, Malcolm. Warriors had 12 years where we couldn't beat you. That's a 6 again here for the Raiders, sorry. Huddle Renard. You were our bogey team from 2000, after we beat you in the 2010 finals to knock you out of the finals in 2010. Ever since then, you were our bogey team until 2021. You shush. Don't you start me on you guys. Oh no. Don't you start me. Second tackle here at the 20 now. 20 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Do not forget, we've got this game and the Rabbitoh Storm game later on. Wolford here to Frawley. Frawley's got himself here. 10 minutes. Hey, still going here, Frawley. Jay. K-Bish, I'll give you a hint. He was calling you a suckhole. That's a penalty here to the Raiders. Penalty Raiders. Marcus, that's right. Rashid says, do we reckon we're going to try tonight? Right now, it's looking pretty defensive on both sides. Old mate with the unders might be onto something here, but Sutarova scored on one wing, maybe, with Brian To'o. But To'o hasn't really been getting a lot of the ball this year, in my opinion. So Fisher Harris is effectively faking an injury right now so that the Panthers can get a little bit of time to have a bit of a rest before the Raiders attack them again. Because this game is being played at a frenetic pace right now. Greg says, ask me after the game, Ras says, yeah, Ras says, ask us after the game. We'll tell you if To'o was able to score a try or not. They're good. I can tell you right now, Sutarova will score a try today. That's for sure. I can tell you he will score a try today, yes. 6 again here for the Raiders. Right inside. Bubba Lee! Oh, good tackle there by the Panthers. It isn't fake. He was struggling for like 2 minutes. He's in his leg, Blake. Shush. Second tackle here for the Raiders. Yes! No, held up over the line. Held up over the line. So second tackle, they'll go back to the 10. Tackle 2 here. Jeez, well done there by Dylan Edwards. And also really good by Isaac Tango. Blake, don't you start, big boss. Don't do it. Marcus' last few streams have been timed out. BK, I recognise every comment as Warriors. Yep, that's a very Warriors thing to do. You're like, I don't time me out just for the sake of it, but I won't do it, Malcolm, because you'll get timed out eventually for just talking about the Warriors very, very soon. Third tackle now was also quite sick, so I was just over it. Jamal Fogarty, Frawley, let us side, chance! Oh, tackle by Stephen Crichton to stop Harley Smith-Shields, unbelievable. Alba Hopper-Waiter gets it back to Hudson Young. Hudson Young looking for a hole, looking for something. What a wasted play. What a wasted play by Hudson Young. If he can get the offload away, it'd be great. Can't do it. Wasted play. Fifth tackle now, 10 metres out from the line. Rolls this ball back to Wolford, gets it off to Fogarty. Fogarty puts that ball up in the air to the corner. Rapana! Oh, taking down 2 minutes out. Good defense from the Panthers, man. Good attack from the Raiders too. This is a really impressive game at the moment. It's an impressive game. Yeah, I was quite sick during the week as well, and on Tuesday and whatnot, and Tuesday, Monday. So if I just continuously saw like that Monday tipping or Tuesday tipping stream was so dog shit. Like the stream was good, but the comments were just wild. I don't know what it was. Sometimes we have really weird comment sections. You were a part of it, Malcolm, and it was just like. Every time I was talking about a game, everyone was talking about other games, or there was just little kids saying stupid shit. So, yeah, it just was annoying. So, usually we don't have it, but that day, we just had a lot of kids on the stream. So, fourth tackle here for the Panthers. I'll get this ball to the 30. Penrith's defense is phenomenal, honestly. It has been very good today. Justin Santos says, would like to see the intensity meter for the game like they show in Origin. Yeah, it would be good. It would be good. But the Raiders will grab this ball at 20. Good take there by Sebastian Chris. I actually have liked what Sebastian Chris has done today. He's found a gap early. He's looked for gaps pretty well. He hasn't been lazy. He's run the ball back hard. I've really appreciated it. So second tackle now for the Raiders. And knock on Frawley. Knock on Frawley. Not good. No Harley Smith-Shields, unfortunately, with the knock on there. Cabbage says, have you ever played rugby league, BKR? I played pretty much everything when I was younger. I was very good at water polo. I played state for water polo. I also played representative level in union. But I didn't really play a long time in league. I played like 2 years, 2 years at Arana Hills in Brisbane. Arana Hills, which is out near Ferny Hills, Ferny Grove kind of area. It's the western side of Brisbane. I think it's northwest. Yeah, I used to play at Arana Hills Rugby League Club when I was like 8, 7. It was the first sport that I did. But then because I was planning to go to Nudgee, and I did go to TSS, but because I was going to those schools, I got into rugby union, and I was good at it, and I was a big boy. I was a big bupper. So first tackle lead, right-hand side, it was Yo to Moses Leota, and Leota will get taken down 33 metres out here from the line. Did you play belly dancing, Greg? Yes, that's why I've got my OnlyFans. Ooh, high tackle? No, apparently not. Third tackle lead for the Panthers, they're 25 metres out from the line. Shut up, Logan Ball. Shut up, Logan Ball, you muppet. Clear reading. Oh, Tungle taken down at the 10. 4 tackle now. 4 tackle. Mitch Kenny, left-hand side of Cleary. Cleary underneath the Luai. Don't let Cleary get a try assist. Don't let him get a try today. Luai taking down 5 metres out. Oh, no, this means that Cleary's going to get the ball here for a try assist. You watch. You watch. They get out the back of Cleary. Cleary gives it on to Crichton. No try assist, but he gets the other way. Brian Toll! Toll! Still going here, Brian Toll. Still going here, Brian Toll. There's not going to be many defenders on this left-hand side. Leota get the ball out left. Get the ball out left. They've got all their Raiders players on that side. Luai, you muppet. Gets the ball off to Yo. Yo here. Yo. Back to Sorensen. Scotty Sorensen. Offloaded to Sunya Taruva. 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 Doesn't 50. Sunya Taruva's on fire today. Raiders, what was happening there? Holy shit! I need to clip that for the channel. Can someone, one of the moderators, message the moderators chat and tell me to clip from the 25th minute? There could be an obstruction here, but holy shit. That is, he's carrying my Supercoach, yeah? Holy shit. Kenny to Cleary. Cleary at the back to Crichton. Crichton just finds a way to offload it. He gets it back to Brian Toll. He steps around 1, steps around 2, steps around 3. At the 10, then gets it on to Leota. Leota runs into the line. Back to Edwards. Edwards then cuts it across the left-hand side of Luai. Luai steps around. Goes to the ground. Passes the ball to Yo. Yo runs to the 10. Offloads it to Scotty Sorensen. Scotty Sorensen gets tackled by Corey Horsburgh, but he gets it back to Sunya Taruva. Taruva rolls around. Kicks it for himself. And then try time to Taruva. Wowee. Champagne footy, DBNRL says. Wowee. That is insane. And Taruva had not scored a try with the Panthers this season until then, and it's now scored twice already. Try confirmed, baby. Try confirmed. Unbelievable. Ever since when did Blaze have an OnlyFans? I can't believe Cabish is actually responding to that legitimately. Tyrox has got to love the good old TSS. I was only there for 2 terms, mate, but not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, yeah, it was 2 terms. And I won't laugh at us call you a cat. Malcolm is a cat. He supports West Ham and the Warriors. Big cat over there. Oscar says Titans need to sign you. Well, I was going to play in the charity match, but because I broke my ankle a couple of years ago when I was working in botany in 2020, I broke my ankle. If you guys were around on the streams then, you know what I'm talking about. Or it's 2021. I think it was 2021. And Cleary will make the kick. So it is 12-0 here to the Panthers. I broke my ankle falling downstairs, and it never really is fully recovered, right? So unfortunately, I wasn't able to play, but I would be the Benji Marshall. I would be Gordon Tallis, mate. I would be the Gordon Tallis of this generation if I played. Malcolm says, try time, Panthers running away with it. Mate, Panthers taking it away right now. But that is just unreal, eh? Like, that is really unreal. What is he on now? What is he on now? Lucas, you do find it with these streams, eh? You do find it with these streams. Because of the way we are and how passionate we are, a lot of people do try to get on my good side. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm very self-aware, man. I'm very self-aware. He's finally got one. Look, he's got 2, mate. That's his 2nd try for today. Zoso Guitars, let's go to Raiders. Well, not looking too good right now. They've been actually pretty good so far. They're just, unfortunately, getting beaten. I'm impressed by Penrith attack and defence, yeah, but that's what you're going to get from the back-to-back premiership winners, mate. I'm also impressed with the Raiders here today. They haven't been bad. They've just been not as good. Members, my 2 New South Wales wingers for this year should be Fox and Suoliti, not To'o. I would say no. I would say I would prefer To'o. That would be disrespectful to To'o, considering he is going to be a long-term rugby league servant. If I'm Freddie, I don't pick Swilly. I don't. I don't care. I don't care how good he is. Oh! It's going to be a penalty here to the Raiders. Yeah, it was a shove. Yeah, he does get shoved. It's a penalty to the Raiders there. Hosking, don't know why he did that. Blaze beat a Brimdog Millionaire. No one can be better than the Brimdog Millionaire, mate. James Fisher-Harris knee injury. Oh no, that's not good. They're going to challenge this year. It's fit tackle for the Panthers either way, but he didn't play it. Malcolm says every stream you finds a way to slip my name in West Ham in. Yeah, because you tried to... I remember you talking shit to some lonely Manchester City fan on a random Premier League stream online. I'm going to back my boy and I'm going to defend my boy. Don't talk shit. They're all offside, mate. Right outside, really. Well, one of them's offside. No, he's not going to be offside. He's not going to be offside. So the ball will bounce here. Let's see here if there's a push. No, he's definitely pushed him. Crichton's definitely pushed him. Yeah, he's definitely pushed him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have touched it. He's definitely pushed him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have touched it. Yeah, there is a push. So it will be unsuccessful. I don't know why the Panthers challenged this. It's soft, but it is what it is. Like, he does push him. And Alvin says, admitting a part of the Titans staff because I saw him in the box of the Tigers versus Titans game. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I've spoken to Mel on multiple occasions. Good bloke. I think he wants to have more involvement in the Titans, but I don't think he gets as much as he needs to, as much as he wants. Iki says, raging Blaze. What have I raged about? What have I done? Tyrox has 44 points. Wow, Sim Toro on 44 points in the first 29 minutes is incredible. Tabitha says, To'o is better than Rubber Union, man. Right side to Horsburgh, and Horsburgh now, second tackle, gets ball to the 40. Ben Friggins is quality-wise already better than the first half of the Chooks vs. Power match last night. Yeah, this game will already be better than the last night's game. It was really flat. Well, it was due a flat game, but we were due a flat game. Left-hand side here, Horsburgh gets... Oh, jeez, that was a huge contact there by Spencer Leniu and Elliot Whitehead. Then left-hand side, Wolford to Frawley. Frawley off to Hudson Young. And Hudson Young trying to get the offload away. Can't do it, though. 10 metres out from the line. ZXNE says, do you think Titans can make the finals this season? I think we will make the finals, yes. Fit tackle now, Graves put that ball over to the corner. Hadaranara! Oh! Knock on Tungo. So, full set of 6 coming up here for the Raiders. 10 metres out from the line. Cleary, 29. Tyrock, I want him to get lower, but I do still want him to get lower than that. DPNRL, so I don't think Fox should even play. I reckon Suoliti deserves a chance, and if he doesn't do good, then Fox will get a spot. Why does Suoliti deserve a chance? He's going to rugby union. Why does he deserve a chance? He doesn't deserve shit. Why does he deserve a chance? He doesn't deserve shit. He's going to rugby union. He made his bed, now he lies in it. He's going to union. Why do we make a player who's committed long-term to the game suffer for a guy who has chosen to go to another sport for a big payday? Good on him. Go to the other sport for a big payday. I'm not having a go at you for that, but I'm saying that you shouldn't get a spot in Origin if you're not committed to our game. Commit to our game, otherwise you don't get to play. I think it's just simple. We've got 10 in the bin for the Panthers. 10 in the bin for the Panthers here. Brian To'o in the bin. 10 in the bin here for Brian To'o. Wowee. Sin bin. Mr. Morse told me Ray's going to win. Mr. Morse doesn't know shit. Justin Sundo says, even the atmosphere of the game last night was very flat. Yeah, it's just a flat game. It was coming, man. Okay, so he must have just been clearly offside or something like that. I'm not sure. Was it Crichton who was binned? Who's binned? Was it Brian To'o or is it... No, it was Stephen Crichton. It was Stephen Crichton, not Brian To'o, sorry. Should have been Cleary's him, but I wish Ty Rock he would lose good money. Lose a good money, please. He's got a break in of like 114, so either way I'll be fine. But I just don't want him to score big. Alright, 10 minutes to go here, the first half, guys. 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Rabbitoh Storm right after this. First tackle now for the Raiders. They've had a lot of attacking opportunities. Fogarty, Horsburgh, Chris, Sebastian Chris. 4 metres out. Justin Sanders says, Manu have a Suoliti for fullback next week, surely. I would like to see it, yeah. I would like to see it for sure. I don't think you should be rewarding Suoliti at all. Again, I don't have hatred or whatever for Suoliti. Like, good on you, bro. Go make that money. But I don't believe you should be rewarded when you're making the choice to go elsewhere. At all. Left-hand side, short ball. Whitehead. Terrible play there by Wolford. Terrible play. Terrible play. All right, fourth tackle now. 1 metre out here from the line. They go right-hand side to Fogarty. Fogarty here. He's got Matty Tomoko. 8 metres out. Fifth tackle. They can't seem to score past this defence. Really good Penrith defence right now. Left-hand side now. Wolford kicks it through. Tries over the Raiders! Who is the on the Fox Sports who changed the camera angle when that try was scored. Someone is an idiot for changing the camera angle and putting it on Ricky Stewart when that was about to be scored. Who is the goose who did that? Cameraman, Brighton, exactly right. Who's the cameraman who just put the camera on the goose? What's that? So it's going to be 12-6 here. Raiders scored a nice try. Who is the clown who changed the camera to Ricky Stewart as he's putting this ball down? Elliot Whitehead breaks through and try time. And try confirmed already. Thank you, we get that. Nah, for real, couldn't see it. How stupid was that? Why? But like, we're in the middle of play. Who thought, okay, let's switch it over to Ricky quickly? Who thought that? No, the cameraman does not deserve to be suspended. He's fine, but it's just stupid. It's just a stupid switch. They changed it too early. Well, they changed it during, like, as he's putting the ball down. Jay says, I'm glad I'm not a cameraman. You are getting so much trouble. That's because you're looking for all the attractive women in the stadium, mate. That's what you'd be doing. God help you if you're you're a cameraman for a World Cup, a FIFA World Cup. All right, so Jamal Fogarty from right in front. It will be 12-6 here when he gets this. And don't forget, the Panthers are down a man for another about 7 or so minutes. 6 minutes. Penrith have not lost a game since 2019 where they've scored at least 12 points in the first half. Wow. Penrith have not lost a game since 2019 when they've scored 12 points or more in the first half. Wow. Ben says, I'm glad the Raiders scored. What a half. Great half of footy. Really exciting half of footy. Jonathan Sanders, it's not the cameraman's fault, it's the producer's fault for changing the camera. No, I know, but we don't do common sense on this channel. We're a very serious channel, but we have reactions, so we're going to react to whoever we feel like is to blame. And for the time being, it's the cameraman, because it's the easy person to take apart. But don't worry, Mr. Producer, we'll come for you next. Don't worry, son, don't worry. Brian says, women's beach volleyball cameraman, best job of all time. Best job of all time. I don't think it's even debatable. I don't think it's... Huge hit there. The physicality of this game. I don't think it's even debatable, Brian. I don't think so. Give me a better job. I want someone in the chat. Give me a better job than cameraman, women's beach volleyball at the Olympics. You can't do it, man. You cannot do it, mate. Third tackle. Grayson Livingston says women's pole vaulting cameraman's up there. Listen, you're not going to complain. You're not going to complain at all. But... still not beach volleyball, mate. Still not beach volleyball. Left-hand side here. Frawley! Oh, I nearly went through there. Fit tackle at the halfway point. CO Apple or something. Lucas, what are you, some normal man who wants to make some good money? We're men here, mate. Come on, mate. What's she doing? Well, we're meant to be successful or something? Oh! We're talking about the most fun job here. How dare you, Lucas? How dare you? Mitchell says seek help, Brian. Fair enough, Mitchell. Fair enough. But then again, I have agreed with him, so maybe I should seek help too. So second tackle now, 25 metres out. Tyrex and Torova Hattie, please. Would love to see it, but it's still a Torova action for a hat-trick. Get him 4 tries, mate. Get him 4 tries. Who here, does everyone here have him as the coach? 2RHA says I said it. What do you mean you said what? What did you say? You haven't said anything in the last, I haven't seen nothing. You said what? So, the fifth tackle now taken down at 35. T-Man says women's gymnastics cameraman. We're not complaining either. Not complaining. I still feel like the women's beach volleyball is probably the go. By the way, I'm going to clarify something here. Raiders get this ball out of the 25. You are allowed as man to say this kind of stuff. As long as you're not taken away from the actual profession, and as long as you're not taken away from the fact that they are still working hard for it. It's like rugby league players, women players, very attractive, a lot of them. There are a lot of very attractive players. However, I'm not taken away from the game, because they are very good at what they do, right? They are very good at what they do. The women's beach volleyball, you know? Blake says I have him on my starting side, so do I. Yeah, I've got him on my starting side. So left-hand side here. Shut up, Jay. We don't care about Prime. We had to hear about it all last week. So 4 tackle here with the Raiders at the halfway point. 5 minutes to go the first half. Still a man down here, the Panthers. Frawley out to Flogarty. Flogarty here. You got Sebastian Chris. Gets off to Harley Smith-Shields. Smith-Shields to Alba Hapawade. Hapawade! He's going to kick it inside. Hudson Young. Oh, Fogarty! Fogarty! Tries over the Raiders. They're back in it. It's going to be... has he scored? Oh, they're going to take this. Oh, Lucas. Lingerie football would have to be up there. Ooh, now we're talking. But I think the Raiders... it looks like he might have lost this right as it happened. They can say no try. I think he gets it. I don't know why. I feel like he gets it. He doesn't look like he's confident, but I feel like he might get this. Oh, it's so unlucky. It would have been 12-12. He doesn't look confident, but... Alright, so the Raiders kick it in there, and the ball doesn't bounce up perfectly there for Fogarty, but he grabs it. 3 meters out. Oh, no, he does lose it. No, he does lose it. It doesn't hit the ground. No, he does lose it. He does lose it there. He doesn't look confident for a reason. Oh, he might actually knock it on in the... Yeah, he knocks it on here, actually. You can't claim about that, but you can't. But he loses it there anyway. He lost it there anyway, unfortunately. 2 RHS try time. It's definitely not a try time, mate. Alright, so knock on there for the Raiders, but what a game we've got right now. Brighton says, I don't know what Mitchell's talking about. All I was saying was how great the talent and skill is in the women's football. That's what we're talking about, mate. That's exactly why would you not want to be a cameraman for that sport with the unbelievable quality of that sport. Eh? You know? Eh? Just throwing it out there. I don't know what Mitchell's thinking. Mitchell's crazy. And Mitchell, you're a bit of a sicko, mate. We're just talking about the quality, the utmost quality that comes with that profession. Penalty to the Panthers here. 35 metres out from their own line. Penalty to the Panthers. And now we've got women's badminton cameraman. Are you just crazy or something? You had a bit too much to drink, mate? It's only 5:42 p.m. here in Queensland, 6:42 p.m. there in Muppetville. What you mean, women's badminton? Oh, that was actually really close. It was actually really, really close, that, for being a try for Foggy. He thought Papali'i was behind him. Alright, so it's going to be 3 minutes and 46 seconds to go here of the first half. I will go fill my bottle of water up at half time. Right-hand side here, Luai gets it off to number 15 there for the Panthers. Who is the 15 for the Panthers? Matty Eisenhuth, maybe? I'm going to have a quick little look-ski here. Hopefully they don't score while I do this. It was Lindsay Smith, sorry. Lindsay Smith. Alright, second tackle now. All 3:42 AM. Maybe 3:42 AM as well. Not for us, though. Luai. Back to Edwards. Edwards here. Taken down 5 metres out of the line. Still with a man down here, the Panthers. They can score here. It'll be impressive. Alright, Mitch Kenny to Cleary. Cleary here. It's going to be first tackle. 6 again. Bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bing. First tackle here. Mitch Kenny right hand side of Yo. Yo here! Oh, 5 metres out from the line. Alright, Mitch Kenny, he's looking left-hand side to Lindsay Smith. He'll get taken down 4 metres out from the line. Third tackle. Third tackle. Right-hand side gives it... Oh, knock on. Yo, Isaiah. Yo, Isaiah, no. Come on, man. Knock on there from Isaiah Yo. And the Rays will get the ball back. Brighton says NRL as a whole has jumped up a level this year. Even the promos are quality. Oh, man, how good. This year's quality in the NRL is fantastic. It's fantastic. It's fantastic, man. Truly. It really is impressive. Every game, besides maybe last night and also the Manly vs Dogs game, round 1, every game is pretty good, man. Hold on one sec. Sometimes you just need to crack your neck, eh? Tyrox says, except the Tigers. Their games have still been quite fun to watch for the most part. At least at some point of the game, you know? At least at some point. Not the whole game, but... Alright, second tackle now here for the Raiders. They get this ball to the 20. Coast Club's hello, my favourite NRL YouTuber. Hello, Coast Club. So Raiders here get this ball out to the 30. Third tackle now. Kenny says, are the Sharks the surprise team in the country? No, I'd say the Broncos would be. The Sharks definitely aren't a surprise, mate. They came second last year. They've been very good, though. I don't think many people believe me when I said they were my premiership favourites, but I would say the Broncos have been surprised. But we all know the Broncos will fall apart like they did last year, too. So fifth tackle here at the 45 on the Panthers side of the field. There always has to be a team everyone shits on, mate. Yeah, Broncos, good. All right, so Fogarty puts that ball up in the air. Oh, that's a high kick. Good chase here for the Raiders, too. Edwards, good take, but fantastic take. Kenny says, what's the expansion team, I mean? Oh. Surprise. I thought you mean like who's doing well this year. Expansion team. Oh, it's a bit of a push and shove here. Bit of Biffo. Biffo. Biff, 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 biff. Throw one. Give me an uppercut. Boo, boo, boo. There's a Biffo here. There is a Biffo here. What's happening here? It's like an entanglement. A bit of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith action here. What's going on here with the entanglement? Bit of a push and shove here. Alright, so what happens here? And Horsburgh is on top of him. And what is this, MMA? Is this UFC? Is this UFC or what? Yeah, Edwards has put his legs around Horsburgh there. And then this is UFC here. Look at this. Bro sat in his face, Oscar says. This is the UFC. This is a bit of Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor. There might be a sin bin here. Might be two sin bins here. Hornsby wanted that. There's something wrong with you, Vision. Nah, it's not going to be a sin bin. But there's no way. Penalty. Rest of it's garbage. Yeah. They're going to move on. Just noticed Luai has streaks in his hand now. Does he really? He's just copying me from when I was 16. Edwards forgot he wasn't Leon. It's not Leon Edwards, mate. A minute 10 to go here of the first half. What NRL team should I go for? The Gold Coast Titans. Thanks for playing. Alright, so penalty of the Panthers here. Penalty of the Panthers. No sin bins, but no, Kenny, the expansion team was the Redcliffe Dolphins. And I believe they're actually going to give the Pacifica team a shot before they give Perth. I do believe it. I believe they really go to club Manly. No one wants to go for Manly. See, the thing is, Tommy, is that you can say that all you like, but I'm the one here, and I can easily, influence what team people can support. There's a reason why you guys all have a bit of a soft spot for the Titans, because you want to see me happy. You want to see eventually me kind of progress in the journey that we've been on. So you can support whoever you want, but I know that ultimately, Coast Club, you'll end up being a Titans fan if you watch the channel enough. Cleary left-hand side. Luai goes slammed by Matty Tomoko. Matty Tomoko. Here we go. So right-hand side. Lindsay Smith taken down by, was that Horsburgh? Oh my God. A flying horse, but Central Coast Bears. Oh, Cleary field goal! Has he got it? He's missed it. Oh, he's got it. He got it. It's a field goal. They've got a field goal. Nathan Cleary does slam it through, but there you go. Well, there you go. Greg says, go for Manly if you want a little surprise in your home stadium's bathrooms. Oh, Horsburgh, that was a slap on Lindsay Smith. A field goal there for Jay Hayes. Field goal, all right. Shut up, Blake. We don't want Supercoach points for Cleary. We want him to lose as much money as he can. So 13-6 here, I believe it is at half-time. We're still waiting. Do we have to come out here for another kick, do we? Bing bong. Cleary. Did he get it? I thought he got it originally, but the commentary said he didn't get it. Oh, are they done here? What's going on? No, okay, so it's going to be half-time. That was weird. So 13-6 here going into half-time. Whitehead is really complaining about something. The referee is getting spoken to right now by Cleary and Whitehead, but they're walking off the field. But there we go, guys. Really fun and intriguing first half. It's a close game. It really is a close game. It's a good one right now. But there we go. There we go. 13-6 at half time. Obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. I'm going to go fill my bottle of water up. I need to go fill my bottle of water up. I don't even know where my water is. I don't even know where my bottle is. Oh, I think I put it out there. That's what I did. All right, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds here. Keep talking to yourselves in the chat. I'm very well aware of what's going on there, Jay. But you deal with that. But, guys, like I said, thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes or so. Keep talking to yourselves. I'm going to get my bottle of water, baby. Uh-oh. language is segundo? Is that Portuguese or Mexican? Unos segundos. Oh no, not the North Sydney Bears. I don't know what the question is, but not the North Sydney Bears is always the correct answer. No matter what the question is, guys, not the North Sydney Bears is always the answer. Ben says, Whitehead always complains. He's an Englishman. Tyrox has one Supercoach point for a field goal for Cleary. No, he gets 5 for that. I think it's 5 for a field goal, isn't it? I think it's 5. Bada bing, bada boom. David says, knock, knock. Oh, no, North Sydney Bears was the answer to that one. Well done. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. So how is everyone? Going all right, mate. Just rocking and rolling here for this game. I think it's a really fun game, man. I'm not going to lie. The poll's got 72% for the Panthers right now, which is great. Great to see. I'm actually really looking forward to tonight's game. I think the Rabbitohs are going to establish themselves. I do. I think the Rabbitohs are going to pump the Storm. I think they're vulnerable. And what does that mean for the table? If the Rabbitohs beat the Storm by a lot today, the Storm will go to... If the Storm lose by... They're not going to lose by 38. But if they lost by that much, they would go to 14th. And wouldn't be able to lose from there because the Raiders, I don't believe, win this game. If the Storm lose by 11 plus, they go to 13th. That would be wild. People slated me. They slated me for saying that the Storm were going to miss the 8 this year. They slated me. Right now, who's your daddy, baby? It's very early, but I'm going to talk my shit while I can. As Gus would say, never trust the first half field goal. Never trust the first half field goal. Has he actually said that? Justin Sanders and I are back on that call. Yeah, but at the time, I got slated for it, man. Like, I got slated for it. And then they win that first game against the Eels, and everyone's like, oh, you mapper, you stupid. Why would you put this stuff out of the 8? Why? Because I think so, man. It's happening. Tyrex and Storm are washed. I don't think the Storm are washed, but I feel like it's a bit of an Alex Ferguson Man United kind of comparison here, where Craig Bellamy's retiring, he's done, and I think that he is about to move on after this year. And you saw with United, Alex Ferguson, and I don't know if Craig Bellamy has intended to do this. I believe Wayne Bennett did this with the Broncos, but I don't know if Craig Bellamy has intended to do it because I still think there are good enough players in the system at the Storm. However, there is a trajectory with really, really good managers that it's not going to be permanent, right? And then when they decide to leave, they decide to make the team shitter so that their reign as the coach was held a lot higher in regard. Because, like, for example, right, if another coach comes in and does the same thing with Man United as Alex Ferguson did, then they'll be like, well, it's actually the club, you know? It's not actually Ferguson. Right? So if that's what happened with David Moyes, I believe he selected David Moyes deliberately. I believe that, right? 100%. To actually derail the club so that he was better regarded. Ferguson, you can't be in that position and not have an ego about you, right? You can't not have an ego about you in that position. And the same thing then goes for Wayne Bennett, the Broncos. I think that he deliberately did that as well. I do believe he put them into the shit deliberately. And then you go down the path of Craig Bellamy. I don't think that he has done it deliberately, but I do believe the Storm are on their way out. I do. And I feel like I think people were so convinced a couple of years ago the Storm were on their trajectory downwards because of the loss of Cameron Smith, Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk, but it was never them. It was Craig Bellamy. And I think that Craig Bellamy, although he is still heavily invested mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially into this club, I do believe that overall, his care factor isn't what it has been. He wants to finish on a high, but I just don't see the Storm team finishing on a high this year. I do feel like they'll compete. I do still feel like they could make the 8. We're going to do a round 5 season predictions on Monday because I have no vlog. I'm not going to go to the Cats game. I'm just going to sit here and stream with Antonio on Sunday. But the Cats will beat the Suns by a lot. They will. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. But I'm going to sit with Antonio. On Monday, we're going to do a stream, and I might do a video, and I'll do a season predictions, like an updated season predictions after the first 5 rounds. And I'll do that every 5 rounds to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking about each team. Because it does change every week. You know, everyone always locks you in for what you say pre-season. It's like, you guys don't have that because you don't have a content creation. You don't do videos and whatnot, so you don't have to be held accountable for what you say. We do, right? So if you continuously update it, look at what I was thinking pre-season, but then look as we progress what my thoughts are and how they change. Because everyone's season predictions are always drastically wrong. If you get them all right, congratulations. Good on you. Truly. Tesseract says Gus hates it because of Andrew Johns, he said. Hates, the first half field goal. Oh, there you go. I hate it too because Benji Marshall and the Tigers beat us like about 15 years back. Or maybe like 13, 14 years ago. Benji Marshall kicked a field goal on half time from 52 metres out and they won the game by 1 point against the Titans. It was heartbreaking because we actually killed them in the second half, but we just couldn't beat them because of that field goal. I think that was at Campbelltown. I think it was. Ben says, I think Bellamy's having Billy Slater as a successor. I don't know if it's true or not. You're a media watcher. Don't be a media watcher. You are a media watcher. Don't be a media watcher. Take it into account, but don't believe it's happening. Billy Slater has also come out personally, himself, from the horse's mouth, has said he's not actually that interested. And now the media is pushing that narrative. If it happens, it happens, but please don't believe it. Please don't believe it until it happens. You know, I've seen so many things. I'm only 28. 28 is super young. I know for you teenagers and whatnot, you probably think that's super old, but there are a lot older people here in this chat than me, and they know what I'm saying here. When you, the older you get, the more you recognize that there is always a lot of bullshit said by the media, and there is always a lot of things said that make you want to click on things and force you to click on things, but majority of it is bullshit. Majority of it is absolute dog shit. RXT says Fulham clear of United. Fulham played very well this year, man. I've been very impressed by Fulham this year. Very impressed. Both United and Storm have bandwagon fans. I want to see how many fans Storm get to games if they go shithouse. That's what will really make it clear for me. I'm interested by it. I'm not confident yet on what I believe of Storm fans until I see them unsuccessful. And it's coming. It is. That happened to Parramatta against the Tigers as well. Mudge says, Bellamy said he would prefer Slater as the next coach, but doesn't actually have any say in it, so it's a pretty nothing story. There you go, Mudge. That's exactly right. You know, of course he would prefer him to be the next coach. He's the only probably half-decent coach in the market. However, I will put this forward as well. People go, Billy Slater's the best coach in the market, right? And although I understand where you're coming from in that, all he's had to do is manage Queensland, who is the best players on the planet alongside going up against the best players on the planet. It's hard to really get that wrong, right? Like, I understand Billy Slater it could be very good. I'm not shitting on him. I'm not shitting on him at all. I'm actually giving you a non-opinion on him. I'm saying I don't know how much he translates into the NRL because they're so different in regards to the way you coach. They're so different in regards to what you do. Origin effectively selects itself for you. The NRL is different. You have to choose and select your players from what you have. Origin is very different. You have a plethora of the best talent in the country, right? It's very difficult to get it wrong on a significant level. However, Freddie Fittler has had a best New South Wales team ever, effectively, for the last 6 years, and it's only won, 5 years, and it's only won 3 times, which is good. Like, it's more than 50%, but in the same sense, you would have expected them to do, with this team versus this Queensland team, you would have expected them to do an 8 years kind of deal with, like, what Queensland did, but they haven't even been able to win. Have they won back-to-back yet? They won in 2019, didn't win, 2018, 2019. 2020, Queensland won. 2021, New South Wales won. 2022, Queensland won. So, they're struggling to even win back-to-back. They're struggling to even win back-to-back with the team they have. They've got Isaiah Yeo, they've got Karen Murray, they've got Nathan Cleary, they've got Jerome Luai, they've got Tedesco, they've got Brian To'o. You know, they didn't have Trell Mitt and Trebojevic, but in the same sense, like, the fact of the matter is that it's a really one-man team, if that's the case. Ben says, we need to see more ability to make that statement, I would say. I need to see him in the NRL, not just as a Queensland coach, to be able to say that. Des will bankrupt the Storm. Oh no. Desi Hasler needs to go to the Dragons or the Knights. That's where Des needs to go. Des is not a Storm. Also, that's bullshit if he goes to the Storm, because that's a huge rivalry. Des to the Storm would be disgusting. But then again, he went to the Dogs, which is a rivalry with Manly. But, I don't know, Manly and Storm, Des Hasler coaching them that would infuriate Manly fans. That would infuriate. That would honestly make that rivalry clear number 2. And I would say it would have more animosity in it than it would have Rabbitohs Roosters. But I'd still say the biggest rivalry is clearly Rabbitohs Roosters. Kevin has a winning record as an Origin coach. Kevin Walters. Did Kevin Walters coach Queensland, did he? I've never seen anyone put a T at the end of Storm. I was going to time you out. Who said Storm to? Who put Storm to? Who put Storm to? I can't even see it. I cannot even see it. I can't even see it. I'm all over the shop. It's still half time here, guys. We are waiting for the second half to get started. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Bang. Subscribe if you're new around here. Bada boom. I'm going to have a drink of water. Ivan. Ivan said, oh, fair enough. Fair enough, he did. He's lucky. He's lucky. Latu says, up fins. Bandwagoner, but fair enough. Bandwagoner, fair enough, but. RXC says top 5 NRL. You're just a Broncos fan, this guys. Latu. RXC says top 5 NRL rivalries in your opinion. 1, Rabbitohs Roosters. 2, Storm versus the Manly Seagulls. 3, Broncos Cowboys. Even though it's built on brotherly love, not hatred. 4 would be... Oh, that's a hard one. 4, you're starting to get pretty... You're getting weak pretty much already. Maybe Eels Manly. No, maybe Eels Manly. I don't know. You wait till Titans get good. I'm telling you, Titans Broncos will move up there pretty quickly. You wait. Bulldogs Eels. Tyrock, yeah. Bulldogs Eels would be up there. Bulldogs Eels. Chuck them in. Chuck Bulldogs Eels at 4th. Panthers Eels. No, Ivan. No. Panthers versus Jobs. Panthers versus Jobs, Tommy says. I remember that Darren Lockyer last tried to win the match for Queensland. That was 2006, I think it was. I can't remember what match it was, but Maroons were down by like 3 or 4 tries, then came back and ended up winning. I think that was 2006. That was the start of the dynasty. Dogs vs Tigers, 7. No. Oscars Titans Broncos, eh? Bro, you watch. This Titans Broncos, there is more animosity and hatred in this rivalry than there is Broncos Cowboys. Broncos Cowboys is the bigger rivalry due to the time frame, and also it's been built over 30 years rather than the last 16. And also they've been on a brotherly level. But I'm telling you right now, Brisbane and Gold Coast is more hatred filled. They love each other, those dogs. Those cats, Broncos and North Queensland, they love each other. But they have the brotherly rivalry. With Titans and Broncos, there's a lot more deep-seated hatred in regards to a lot of factors between Brisbane and Gold Coast. Because they're all cats. And Elvin says, do you reckon Campbell will go to the Eels? No, and Campbell won't go to the Eels. I said this last night as well. Actually, I need to clip that. Actually, can one of the moderators again, sorry, 1 second. Oh no, Rapana, you muppet! Oh no, the second half was kicked off here, by the way, guys. Second half started, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. The ball went to the Raiders and Rapana kicked it up and the Panthers have got the ball already 15 metres out, you idiot. Rapana muppet the man. Gee whiz, what are you doing? Rapana, you muppet? So Hosking here, oh my god, Hosking's going to score already. No, so close, 5 metres out from the line, 3rd tackle. What are you doing, Rapana? So Panthers with the ball 5 metres out. They go left hand side of Yo. Yo at the back here to Cleary. Cleary at the back here to knock on. Cleary at the back here to knock on. Don't go knock on. So Rays will get lucky there. Rapana gets very lucky. 15 metres out. Did I know that Rapana played one game with the Titans? No, mate. No. I've supported this club for 16 years. But no, I didn't. No, Rapana played for our club. Thurston broke through the line, sent a ball to Brent Tate to get us back into the game, and then Lockie stole it. Yeah. Terrible pass at like 15 metres out from their own line for Lockie to steal it. Broncos versus Cowboys is like teachers versus year 12 in dodgeball. Really weird comparison, but cool. And the 4-year period of Golden Point games. I don't know what that means. Roosters Dragons Anzac Day is pretty up there, Justin. I would agree. But what I was saying for the moderators, one of you guys message the Discord as well, moderators chat, and say to clip the Campbell thing, because I need to put that on my Instagram for tomorrow, because a lot of people are asking about Campbell. It's like, I know Campbell's not going anywhere. I know it. Second tale, same conversation. Oh, I haven't had a conversation with him yet, but I will to confirm my thoughts. But every conversation I've had, Campbell's not leaving. So 3rd tackle now, right hand side, Horsburgh with a good run. He's been having a good year, to be honest with you, the old Corey Horsburgh. He has been. All right, so left hand side now, Tom Starling on the field, and Hudson Young will get his ball to the 50, fit tackle, and he will lose metres there into his own half. Starling gets it back to Fogarty now, and Fogarty puts that ball up in the air. And there we go. Edwards brings it back to the 15, to the 20. And we'll go. He finally gap. That's an obstruction. He's gone extra 10 metres, sir. Don't know about that. Why the hell have I got a comment in the chat saying thoughts on Thai food? What you mean? Why? Chucking just removed it. Why are you asking me my thoughts on Thai food? So 2nd tackle now, penalty to the Panthers. What a weird question. Yeah, exactly right, Ivan. That's a random comment. Sorry? No, what do you mean? Alright, so Panthers kick this ball to the 45 on the Raiders side of the field. Don't dodge the question. Okay, yeah. I like Thai food. You happy? First tackle here, 40 metres out. Not my favourite cuisine, but still a great cuisine nonetheless. You happy? That's my in-depth answer. So first tackle here, second tackle, sorry. They're 30 metres out of the line, right inside to Isaiah. Yo at the back of Cleary. Cleary underneath to Zach Hosking. I've seen enough. I want Hosking in my Supercoach team next week. Thoughts on grass clippings in Chechnya? Love it. My favourite! Try time, Isaac Tungo, baby. Uh-oh, try time, Isaac Tungo. Easy days, bottom. Raise their own worst enemies in the second half. Feels like I've said that before. Every single game. But the Panthers there will score a try, 17-6 with the kick to come, and it will be 9-6. It's an easy kick. But look at this. Cleary out underneath to, I think Scotty Sorensen, maybe? And then they got the ball to Zach Hosking. No, who is the one that gets the ball? It is Scotty Sorensen. I was right. And then Sorensen will get the ball offloaded there to Isaac Tungo for the bing, bang, boom. Thanks for coming. Thoughts on Sisler closing down 5 years ago? Terrible decision. I loved Sisler as a young lad. Going with my mum. The cheesy bread. I nearly wanted to go just for the cheese bread. Now, look what you've done, Muppet home of the NRL. The whole chat's now about food. Muppet man. Dear me. You're going for talking about the rubber league, and now we've got people talking about bloody good doner kebabs, Sizzler closing down 5 years ago, Thai food, and grass clippings in Chechnya. My goodness me. This is what you've done, home of the NRL. What do you mean home of the NRL? Home of the bloody random food questions. Alright, so Cleary here to make it 19-6 any moment now. Do you feel the game run away from the Raiders? Yeah, I do. I think the Panthers are going to be too good. That's why I said Panthers 13 plus pre-game. That's Tungo's first try of the season. Well, both Tungo and Sita Torova have gotten off the duck egg this year then. Torova with 2 tries today for his first try this season, and Tungo, first try of the season as well. Speller says, evening everyone, very weird game right now. Rays fans must be fuming at their team. Rays have had the better, more clear-cut chances, yet Panthers are in front due to piggyback penalties. Yeah, I feel like it was a very, very fun first half. I loved the first half watching it, but you're not wrong. The Raiders have had the better of it and have had better opportunities, but the Panthers just keep putting them to the sword. And that's what you get from a back-to-back premiership winning side, a team that's made 3 grand finals in a row. It just is what it is. It's what you get, boy. Boy, it is what you get. And now we got some Muppet saying thoughts of Will Zillman. The guy retired about 7 or 8 years ago, you Muppet. Zillman's a fan. I love Zilly. He's a great bloke. Know him personally. Fantastic bloke. One of the first guys I knew before YouTube, as like on a good level. Like I knew him before YouTube. So left hand side now, and the Hunter Renara slapped down there on Lindsay Smith. Oh my goodness me. Left hand side, Kenny gets it off to Sorensen, and Sorensen taking down 35 metres out. Will Zillman is just such a kind-hearted bloke, man. He's a very kind-hearted bloke. So right hand side. And, who? Tyrock says who? To Will Zillman? I'm timing you out. See you in 5 minutes. So 45 minutes out, don't you ever disrespect my boy Zilly. So fit tackle here, and Cleary puts that ball down. Good kick into the corner. Very good kick, actually. Nate M says, "Oh, I bet Panthers by 13 or more. Hopefully Raiders don't come back." I think I put the Panthers to win by 20 on my tipping video, didn't I? Because this is the margin game, I'm pretty certain. I think this is the margin game. So I'm pretty certain I put Panthers by 20. Did I not? Or was the margin game the Rabbitohs game? Well, Silverman's better than Slater. We know that, Lagan. There's definitely no surprise there. So right-hand side, was it this game or was it the next game that is the margin game? Can someone tell me? Canberra says Zillman was good in his prime. Age caught up with him. Next question, please. Don't you ever disrespect the Zillmeister. Oh, good offload. Frawley, now you offloaded. No, apparently not. Oh, they're going to say knock on here from the Raiders. Knock on from the Raiders. Oh no, this was the margin. Okay, so I had Panthers by 20 then. Right now they're winning 13 plus, mind you. I don't know if they can win by 20 now because they're not going to kick another field goal, the Raiders. They're not going to kick another field goal, the old Canberra. So my margin's wrong, but let's at least get 19 or 21. How about that? Screw you, Cleary. Screw you. Can someone please tell me what Sundar Tharover is on fantasy? I'm Supercoach, sorry, not fantasy. No one cares about fantasy. How do you rate Frawley's King game? It's under nothing. Is it just me or do the Rays and Titans swap players? I would say we get a lot more Tigers players than Raiders. Corey Thompson, Sammy McIntyre, please not Luke Brooks. We've had heaps of like Chris McQueen at one stage. We also had Esan Masters wank. Third tackle here, Panthers right hand side. Cleary, short ball Hosking, taking down 5 minutes out from the line, 4 tackle. We've had a lot of Tigers players over the years actually. And now we also got Kamamala. So left hand side here to Yo. Yo at the back of Cleary. Cleary kicks it through. Played out there. That's a knock on there for the Panthers. That's a knock on there for the Panthers. Oh. What? They're saying 6 again. There's a knock on there for the Panthers. Sorry. Tarova! Tarova! Wow. How is that not a knock on for the Panthers? That's why Tigers and Titans sound similar. Thank you, Lagging. Thank you for that really in-depth and intellectual comment. We really appreciate it without the appreciation part. Second tackle now. 3 minutes out from the line. Taking it down, Lindsay Smith. Hosking's been quality future Queensland player. I've seen enough. I will have him in my Supercoach team next week. I will downgrade on somebody to get him in, and then I will definitely clearly be able to get Cleary in for Ilias. Bang, thanks for coming. Need Ilias to have a good game tonight, but get above his break even, get some money. Here's Ayo to Luai. Oh, how do you hold on to that ball? Okay, Greg, we're going to be seeing you in 5 minutes for sure after that comment about Esan Masters. Right outside here, Cleary here to Hosk. Oh, too easy. Oh, no, he hasn't scored. What? How did he not score that try? Holy shit. How did he not score that try? Oh, no. And the Panthers are going to get a fresh 7-6. The Raiders over there in shambles. I don't know how that wasn't a try with the Panthers, but the Raiders are in shambles right now. He got it down, but it was short of the line, Brighton. He got it down, but it was short of the line. Lagan, I've timed people out for saying things about people that I'm not a big fan of. You're going down a path right now. So left-hand side now for Luai to Edwards. The Panthers have to score here, truly. They've had so much attack, and they've had so much luck go their way. They've had so much luck go their way so far. 30 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Go and hit the big thumbs up. It's free. You may as well. Manai Koke says, go to Mighty Storm. Have their win. We'll be doing that game right after this. Left-hand side into Cleary. Clear at the back in Luai. Oh, Raiders. So, both the guys who hadn't scored a try this season for the Panthers have scored 2 tries today. Isaac Tungo and also Tono Torova. Bang, bang. Double to Torova and double to Tungo. I really wish that the Rays locked down on Tungo there so that Torova could have got it. Let's have a look at this again from Hosking, but how does he not score? Oh my god, half a metre short. That's outrageous. They might give up here, the Faders. They might. They definitely might. Oh, but it was just too easy. Yeah, it's not on Rapana, that. It's on the centre. It's on Harley Smith-Shields here. It's on Harley Smith-Shields. He came well and truly too. Oh, he kind of had to go in on Luai there. That's actually on the inside, man. That wasn't even on centre. They might give up in the Faders. Hosting try, Coke soon. You found English? That's impossible. Oscar says Raiders went to sleep. Raiders definitely went to sleep there, but Isaac Tungo, third career double. Pretty sure the Faders gave up after the kickoff. No, they were pretty good in the first half, man. They were pretty good in the first half. Giffy, my bird, young buffster Giffy. What you mean, Giffy? Nate says, in fairness, the Rays have been horrible this year. They have been horrible this year. But then again, they did this last year, man. They struggled really badly for the first 5 to 10 weeks. Ricky Stewart's head was on the platter, and then they started winning and got into the 8, beat the Storm, and then got knocked out by the Eels by a big margin. But that's how the last season went. 29 minutes to go here. Cleary from the corner will miss this kick. He loses Supercoach points. Hey, I like it. But this reminds me of last night's game when Chooks were having a lot of chances in attack when Para kept giving them 6 agains. Only Panthers have actually scored more tries. That was a long comment, and I don't know why I didn't actually read it, really. I just read it out, but I didn't actually read it. Much is horrible until they play the Sharks, anyway. Well, yeah, but in the same sense, that was a bit of a momentum, that was a situational game, really, for me. Tyrock says, no, someone said something about Eddie Pettyborn, so I said, who? I know who Will Zillman is. You better, Tyrock. Oh, boy, you better. Oh, boy, you better. Nate says, Elliot Whitehead needs to pull him back like he did last year. Well, it's now 17 points the difference. So I would like the Panthers to score a field goal. And then... Oh, Brian Tottle's away here. See you later, Raiders. Second tackle here with the Panthers. They're at the 35. See you later, Raiders. It's done, baby. It's done. The game's done. Game's over. Game's over here. Panthers are going to run away with big winners. They're going to run away big winners here. Raiders are going to... They're going to be in 16th. And they're going to hope the Tigers don't win tomorrow against the Broncos because they won't need to look at points differential because the Tigers, if they win against the Broncos, the Raiders will be last. So 35 metres out here from the line, 4 tackles. Torova rolls it back. Robert Ephraim says how many minutes left? 28 minutes left, but the Panthers are all over. Oh, Yo gets it off to Spencer Leniu. Leniu taking it down to 30. The Panthers are all over him right now, man. Zillman is in the old Titans fullback. That dude was a gun. Yes, he was a gun, but time to get away from him, obviously. Tungo kicks this through here. Oh my god, they're going to score again, aren't they? Oh, no, not Cleary, no! 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 Not Nathan Cleary. He's got to try. It's an easy one here, and the super coaches are going to kill me. No! No! Not Cleary. Why did this man have to be here? This was such a scuffed play. Oh, man. Chin Boy gets the try. Oh, why did it have to be Cleary there waiting for it? Please disallow it. I don't know how they're going to disallow it. Oh, as long as he doesn't get above 117 his break even. As long as he doesn't go above his break even of 117. Bloody Chin Boy, man. That was such an easy try, by the way, Raiders. Holy shit. Alright, so it's a 21-point lead of the Panthers. Take him off. Take him off. Send him off, please, ref. Do not let... I don't care what his score is, as long as he doesn't break his break even. I just need him to stay at his price or go down a little bit, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Deep hitter also Mr. Cleary. You settle now. James Salmon comes on. The weak guarded dog. Here he is. He's arrived. He'll never live that down, eh? Alright, 26 minutes to go here. Cleary's going to kick it through. Cleary looks like he swallowed a tissue box. And they slap it on through. Bing bong. I tell you what, we say that as a joke, but in the same sense, like every woman in this country loves this man. Cleary vs. Gasnier battles chance. 29-6 here to the Panthers right now, the 13 plus. So I called it, didn't I? Will Ricky call Salmon a weak guarded dog again? And this is a question. Probably. Hopefully. Hopefully. It'd be pretty funny if the Broncos lose the Tigers tomorrow, though. It won't be funny for the Broncos fans in the chat. Brighton says, oh, nah, mate, Ricky is branded the weak guard dog for life. Absolutely. Absolutely. 26 minutes to go here. And the Rays not looking good in 2023 right now. Oh, Spencer Lenny. I'm telling you right now, this could be, guys, you can't say it, though. We've got one more point to get before you can say it. But this could be, ladies and gentlemen. We could be up. We could be on here. We could be on here, but don't say it. You'll get timed out. Don't say it. We haven't hit 30 yet. We haven't hit the thrifty 30. You got to wait for the thrifty 30 before you can say it. But they will get this ball now to the 40. There's still hope. He's only on 69. Take him off, Mudge. Get him out of there. Clear on 69. Get him out. Get him out, please. And Nate says I support all Queensland teams. The Tigers win. I'll be pissed. You support all Queensland teams as long as they're on the Gold Coast. So fit tackle now for Isaiah Yo. They'll get this ball to the 40. Ben says, legend has it, Ricky's still on the sidelines this very day. Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, Cleary gets taken down here last second, kicks the ball to the corner. And, oh, it's Albert Abuado. Very, very scary there. Turova 52, very solid. Very solid there, Tyrock. I'd love him to get another try and push him up to like the 80. I don't think a great deal have him. I think some people had him and then got rid of him. Nate says, I support myself, support the Gold Coast. Yeah, you do support yourself, support the Gold Coast. Good on you, Nate. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Ricky's press is going to be gold. It's just going to be him blaming everyone but himself. Thomas Starling! Good run by Starling. Very good run. No, he wasn't offside. They were not offside there. 4 tackled here at the 45. Tungo on 98. Wowee. Not many people have Tungo though, so it's okay. I'm happy with the... Oh, Nathan Cleary knock on. Give me the error. Yes! Nathan Cleary error. Take some Supercoach points away from the man. Take some Supercoach points. That's all I'm going to be doing for the next 25 minutes is getting Cleary to lose Supercoach points. I actually like the guy. I just don't want to get good Supercoach points this week. And then next week, I hope he gets 7 million Supercoach points. Just not this week. Eh? Comprende? Español? Thank you very much. Vinaka Vakalevu. Crichton -7, Tyrox says, are you serious? He did get sin bin, but shit. Do many people have Crichton but? 24. What a shot there at GIO Stadium, but it's a beautiful shot. It's the only good thing about this place. Alright, so Raiders with the ball here. And we need a Cleary update. We need a Cleary score counter. We should have a Cleary score counter on the screen. 10k people have Crichton. That's a lot of people. And if you have him, you're playing him. So, there are quite a few people. Give it to Brian, Russell says. Well, Brian's got a try. He's got a try for Brian Toto. Yep, you're a Muppet, home in the NRL. You are a Muppet. How about that? Your apology is accepted, but I think Jay just timed you out. Or just removed your comment, but you're a Muppet. Left hand side here, Crichton gets a good tackle there on... Oh, jeez, he nearly drove him into the ground head first. He's lucky. Left hand side here, Rapana. Rapana to Hudson Young. Hudson Young kicks it through. Edwards, easy grab. Oh, Edwards knock on! Hudson Young! Charge up the Raiders! Oh, maybe back on, maybe back on. Tyrox is setting through for Cleary. Settle down, Nathan Cleary. Settle down. But it's 29-10 here with a get to come with the Raiders. Hudson Young, bing, bong, bing. Thanks for coming. We don't care if Panthers win the match at this point. Just take away Cleary's Supercoach points. Exactly right. And that's a smart man right there in Benfica. Smart man. Very smart man. Hudson Young is playing for that Blues jersey. He hasn't been unbelievable today, but he's tried. He hasn't been unbelievable today. So Hudson Young kicks the ball through. Edwards drops the ball from the Rapana tackle, and Hudson Young just follows it up, grabs it, and scores a try. Bing bong, thanks for coming. Edwards doesn't usually make mistakes like that either. By the way, kids, don't ever hold the ball like Hudson Young just held it. Don't ever hold the ball like that. No, we can't cheer. We need that 13 plus and 20. Well, right now it's a 19-point game right now, so I'm okay. This is actually alright. This is alright because I got 20 on the dot. 20 on the dot, but they're not going to get the field goal, so... They're not going to get the field goal here. Taking it. Actually, I don't want the field goal, because that means Cleary's taking it. That means Cleary is taking the field goal. I don't want him to. Slater used to run with the ball that way. That's great. Kids, don't ever do what Billy Slater did. Do what Billy Slater did, just don't hold the ball like Billy Slater did. Then again, that's why he scored that try. No, yeah, that try, the kick over the top. One of the greatest tries of all time. And Fogarty will... Oh, jeez, you can't hit that any sweeter than that from Muppet, but he still hit it sweetly. And never put the ball down the way Young did too. That's kind of the whole point of what we're saying, get why some of your mouth. But thank you for confirming what I said. It's pretty much exactly what I'm talking about that I'm referring to, but I appreciate you for the confirmation and the validation of what I had to say. Brighton says, then he got older and I thought better of it. Yep. By the way, for people in the chat, without your New South Wales bias, because you're obviously not as good as Queensland, but without your bias, do you think Billy Slater was offside? It's a good question. I think he was in line. I genuinely believe he was in line. But it's very close. It's probably the most... Oh, no! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no, Rapana, no. No. Oh, no, Rapana, no. Knock on there from the kickoff. Rapana with the butterfingers. Oh, no. Oh, Rapahaha. Rapahaha. Wowee. Peachy comes on for Kenny, by the way. That's the second time he's had a mistake here from the kick, by the way, because at the first kick of the second half, he gave the ball to the Panthers, and that kick just then gave the ball to the Panthers. That doesn't count as a Cleary TO, does it? What do you mean? Right hand side here. Second tackle. I hope not, Blake. Please, don't do this to me. Second tackle here. 3 minutes after the line. 20 minutes to go of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. 6 again with the Panthers. Isaiah Yo to Edwards. Edwards to himself. Just don't let Cleary have anything to do with any play here. And put it on the sidelines so he misses the kick and then loses points. Thank you. That'd be nice. First tackle. It's not the first time that that Rapana's made a mistake in this off the kickoff in this second half. Ah! Papa Leitius just absolutely slapped the weak guarded dog there. Second tackle here, 15 metres out of the line. Right hand side, they give it off. It's Tyrone Muppetry. Edwards! Crichton! Bronto! No! Taken down 5 metres out from the line. I've seen people knock balls on over the try line like on a 10s trying to go for an epic put down. Thank you, NRL 778. That made absolutely no sense in the context of the situation, but thank you for the comment. Is yo to Leo? No, not Leota. It is Leota, sorry. It is Leota. 10 minutes out. Why is he weighing number 24? Torova's only on 52 points and he scored 2 tries. Hey, I'm happy with his 52. Nathan Clear at the back here to Edwards. Edwards here. Hosking try time, baby. Ew, easy, baby. Too easy. Has he got it? Or is it a knock on? Zach Hosking. There's no way I'm not having... If you guys don't have Zach Hosking in your team from next week, I'm sorry. You're not going to get some good points. I will, if I have to, downgrade on Cameron Murray to get Zach Hosking into my team. Yeah, 52 points is good for a winger, absolutely. Hosking has been unreal here at the Panthers, and I think he's going to be the next best thing. I said this last week. I did say he could be pretty good coming from the Broncos, but I didn't think he'd be this good. He's been very, very good. I think he's about 454,000. Tyrant, let's have a look. Let's go have a look here at how much he costs. Total on 52 points. I'll take that. I'm happy with the 93 points from Jackson Paulo last night. I've only got one player in this game. It's that Torua. Alright, so let's go have a look. Players. Where is Hosking? 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 I don't even know. I can't even find him right now. He's 458,000. He was only on 33 points until that try, which will bump him up over the 50-60 marker. But 458,800. I will, if I have to downgrade on... I could even... Oh, Bryce Cartwright's cheaper than him, unfortunately. I could downgrade on a Murray if I wanted to. And they're going to get the kick there, so it will be 35-12. I could downgrade on a Cameron Murray if I wanted to, if he doesn't do well enough this week. I would gain about 200,000, which would really help with the clear, but I do want to keep Cameron Murray. A lot of people are thinking about getting rid of Hopgood. I don't think it's the right answer, especially considering they have a good run coming up the Eels. Are you keeping Teddy? Yeah, I have to. You can't. There's no way you can get rid of Teddy right now. You've already lost like 60k, and you're going to lose like 100k this week because he was under his break even by like 80,000, right? By like 80 points because of the injury. He would have had a big game last night too, which is really disappointing. But you have to keep Teddy Tedesco at this point. You just can't. I know today's not playing this week coming up, but there's no point. There's no point getting rid of him. Second tackle with the Panthers. They get the sport at 25. By the way, guys, we've hit the thrifty 30. Fitted bomb, maybe. Huh? Maybe fitted bomb? Maybe fitted bomb. We all want a fitted bomb. We have not had a fitted bomb this season so far. Have not had a fitted bomb so far this season. Have not. Forward tackle here at the halfway point. Good run there by the weak guard dog. Forward tackle. I don't know. 52 is still a good score. Yeah, 52 is still a good score for a winger. Fair enough. I have no idea how Supercoach works. Come on, Justin. Come on, son, mate. You've got to get with the times, mate. You've got to get with the times, son. So Raiders will get this ball here at the 5, and it's going to be Albert Hopewade. He rolls his ball to the right-hand side. By the way, Rapana has been at cause of 2 tries so far. Tyrock's a fitty bomb for what liked? How dare you? How dare you not know what a fitty bomb is? How dare you, Tyrock? Are you kidding, son? Are you kidding me, sir? You don't know what a fitty bomb is? How disgraceful. How offensive and upsetting. But you can hit the thumbs up button. Tyrox says, tell us then. You'll find out, sir. You'll find out. You'll find out, sir. Forward tackle here at 35. Everyone in the chat knows exactly right, Daz. Lucky not to get hidden. That is a staple point of this channel, sir. A fitty bomb is a staple point of this channel. Without the fitty bomb, we'd be nothing. Fitty weak guarded dogs. That one too. So Fitz tackle now with the Raiders right hand side. Inside around 40, but it'll be just kicked straight back to Edwards here. Lucky not to get hidden. How dare you, Tyrock? Dylan Edwards now. Oh, Edwards has just thrown the ball over the sideline there. I don't know why Taruva didn't catch that. Yeah, Edwards is just staring at Taruva like, why did you not catch that? No, you not. What happened just then? No, that's on Taruva. Oh no, but it is on Edwards. It is on Edwards. It is on Edwards. I don't know. I think the pass was a bit further in front of Taruva than he thinks. 15 minutes to go here in the game. Ask his bro need glasses. I Oh, no, I think that was more on Edwards than it was on Torova because the pass was a bit in front of him. So first tackle with the Raiders, right-hand side, and now they'll be 5 metres out from the line. Tarpane, second tackle, 3 metres out from the line. Don't know if we're going to be seeing the old fitted Bomberunos in this game. Left-hand side, Tyrone is on. Peachy's been on for like 5-10 minutes, DPNRL. Third to exactly right. 15 minutes to go, 15 more points. Matt's on Sport TV. Papali'i, 3 minutes out from the line. If you aren't a member of the channel, which is only $5, you're going to miss out on a Fitty Bomberunos. And you don't want to miss out on the first Fitty Bomb because it will light this chat up. It will light the chat up. Oh, he's over the sideline. Muppet. Salada. Tango and Jerome Luai taking him over the sideline there. I forgot Nick Cottridge was in the league. If you're not a member, you miss out. You miss out on a fantastic Amundos. It's a great time to be alive. When we see a Fitty Bomb, because we've been waiting for so long, and we're going to continue probably waiting for so long, it makes it such a special moment because the chat just goes crazy. It's the only time you're allowed to spam on this channel. It is literally the only time you're allowed to spam on the channel. And if you don't know what it is, you'll know. you'll know very quickly when Fitty Bomb gets hit. So second tackle now, 25 metres out from their own line. Dazmate's first Fitty Bomb when he's in stream. We haven't had a Fitty Bomb this year, and last year he still had a couple. Alright, third tackle here. Saw him get pumped by the Rabbits. I think it probably does happen. Fourth tackle here at the 43. This is a very weird scoreline, eh? Well, someone did say 25-12 as a score, and I said that's a weird score. Or 25-14 as a score. And I said that's weird. Well, it's not too far off it, really. Not crazy off it. And Raiders here. Up on top of Wade. Grabs it at the 15. Gets it back to Sebastian Chris. And Chris runs his ball back to the 20. This was such a good first half. Second half, the Raiders just had it over him. Well, I've called this game pretty perfectly. I said the Panthers to win by 20, and they're probably going to win by about 20. They're up by 23 right now. Yeah, Desmond stopped the Fitty Bomb before. Yeah, of course he has. But it took him a while, though. He missed out on quite a few of them. And he didn't want to get involved in a couple of the Dogs ones last year. Xavier Savage comes back, I think around 10 or so. Oh, they're away! Oh, mate, Tomoko, good run, but. Good run. Round 6. Oh, he comes back round 6. Oh, so next week. Oh, good. Fogarty here is going to run it himself because he's Muppet. Fit tackle at 40. 13 minutes to go here. Left-hand side, Frawley. Frawley puts that ball up in the air. And knocked back here by the Raiders. Still fit. Tarpane can't get the ball away. And there's the turnover. As I said, everyone can still win the comp at the moment. I'm going to disagree with you on that one, sir. I'm going to say the Tigers probably can't win the comp. I'm going to probably say that the Raiders can't win the comp right now. And I'm definitely going to say the Dragons can't win the comp. I will also go as far as say the Knights. And also everybody else except for the Titans. The only team that can win the comp right now is probably the Titans. And they'll probably stick that way the entire season. I don't want to hear it. I don't want want anyone disagreeing with it. And that's final. That is final. So first tackle here at the second tackle of 30, and Stephen Crichton is trying to get himself into more than 0 points on Supercoach. Osix Warriors winning. It's going to be hard to win when they have to lose to the Titans, mate. But, you know, good luck to you. At least you can lose to us in the grand final. I'll grant you that. How about that? How about we do that as a deal for you? You can make your third grand final to lose. I'm sorry, that was just a bit of a slander. I don't even know why I gave you the third grand final to lose slander. I don't even know why I did that, but welcome to BKR Sport. So fit tackle now. It's not for the faint of heart, this channel. Not for the faint of heart. Left-hand side here, Nathan Cleary puts that ball up in the air. Pretty easy kick to take here. It's not actually a good kick at all there. Yep, it'll be a 20-minute 7-tackle set here for the Raiders. And Lucas, we're going to be seeing you in 5 minutes, and we're going to make sure that you're timed out for the rest of the stream. Thank you, moderators. Max Watson said this is our second win of the season. I know, it's crazy, eh? There's a penalty to the Raiders here. Penalty to the Raiders. Lachlan at Rutland says, go Dolphins, I'm from Redcliffe. You're just a Broncos fan in disguise, Lachlan. You are just a Broncos fan in disguise. Ivan says, up the Finns, also a Broncos fan in disguise. Dazmate says, Cowboys winning the comp, it's only round 5. Cowboys definitely not winning the comp, and it definitely is round 5. So first tackle of the Raiders, 20 minutes out. 10 minutes to go here of the game, guys. 10 minutes to go. Obviously, Panthers up 35-12. Knock on Raiders. Muppet man. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Bing bong bing. Let's do it. Bing bong bing. We're flying right now. Flying. So That's another knock on there by the Raiders. And welcome to Canberra. And see you later, Tama. We'll see you in 5 minutes, Tama. The Melbourne Storm. Not this S at the end. Melbourne Storm. Play after this game against the Rabbitohs. Right after this game against the Rabbitohs. The Melbourne Storm against the Rabbitohs. I don't know what the other team was we were talking about, but... Alright, so Panthers with the ball at 20. 10 minutes to go. I don't know about a fitty bomb, but we might see the friggin' 40. We still may see the highest score this season, because I think the Broncos have the highest score with 40. Titans second highest score with 38. If the Panthers can score a converted try and make it 41, that'd be the highest score so far this season. What's good to see you drunk, BKR? Not drunk, mate. I've never really been a big drinker. You've only seen me drunk on the channel twice, and that was for the Manchester City vs Real Madrid vlog and Manchester City vs AS Roma vlog, and that was about 8 years ago. Right? Dylan Edwards, that was in Melbourne. What's good to Storm win saying now? I've got Rabbitohs 13+, but I hope it's a good game. I do. I hope it's a good game. Every year the Titans look like the only team to win, just never happens ever. It's happened actually every year. You just don't believe it. If you truly believe something, it's the case. But you have to believe it. And I believe the Titans are undefeated. We've never lost a game, mate. So Nathan Cleary now left inside. Come on, Grayson. Start living in reality, mate. Come on. Start living in reality. And it's going to be Raiders ball. Good catch there by Rapaz. Oh, no. He's going over the side. Oh, he's lost the ball. Panthers would come away with it. Jerome Luai gets crunched down 5 meters out. Raiders are in a shambles. 5 meters out here from the line. 0 tackle gives off to Nathan Cleary. Cleary hit him most of Leota. 5 meters out. First tackle. What's good? This man's a YouTube veteran. Much respect, OG. Mate, I remember when there was no one doing NRL content on YouTube, eh? And people are always like, oh, you know, they're like, oh, why can't I grow as fast as you? And I'm like, bro, it's taken me a while to get here, eh? But then again, I didn't really take it seriously until 2020. But in the same sense, like I have been on YouTube since 2015. I didn't do NRL content to 2016 though. That's a 6 again for sure. Panthers here, left hand side. Peachy. Oh, it is out of all people to score. It's going to be him. But it's going to be 39-12 with the kick to come. It's about to be 41-12. They will put a score here. There is a chance of the defeated bomb, Baronas. There's a chance of the defeated bomb. I was born on a YouTube live stream. Alright, so 39-12 with the kick to come. Tyrone Peachy does score a try. So, which means that Nathan Cleary is going to get some more kicking points on the Supercoach. I don't like that. I do not like that, sir. Justin Sunner says, Roosters last night were paying $2.10 to beat the Storm next week. Crazy, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't understand why. Well, I do, because the Storm still have the name. And this is why I keep saying to people, the Storm still have the name. Bring back the Knicks rebuild. Have you actually watched those videos, Daz? Did you actually watch those Knicks rebuild? Have you actually watched the original FIFA content? My God, it's cringe, eh? I was in Melbourne at the time. They are so cringe. Like, every person who starts out content-wise will always be cringe as shit to start off with, but... And there we go. You just have to deal with it. You have. Screw you, Daz. Poor Zingod. Poor Zingod. I remember I bought a Knicks hat for that very thing. I wasn't really a specific fan. I actually thought I was going to become a Denver Nuggets fan at the time. I did. I thought I was going to become a Denver Nuggets fan back then. Somehow Dragons are paying $1.80 with the Dolphins paying $2. I like it. What's good? Because Young Pups says you come playoffs, bro. I do every game here, my guy. I stream every game here, bro. But in regards to the Dragons, I think they are favourites. I've tipped them. And the reason being is that the Dolphins are losing Sean O'Sullivan, which is huge. I don't know if Marshall King's playing either. Felice Kafusi's not playing. And it's their first real... Well, they played Newcastle, but the Dragons in Wollongong, I think they're on a 5-win streak there at the moment. I can see it. If they had their full team, the Dolphins, you'd probably give them a crack. But in the same sense, the wheels will fall off at some point. Give it 3 weeks and they'll get punched in the mouth by the Titans. EQ says Melbourne could end up like the Raiders, from Premiership powerhouse to fadeaway merchant. Premiership powerhouse Raiders? Since when? Premiership powerhouse? When were the Raiders a Premiership powerhouse? Just because they made the grand final in 2019 did not make that team a Premiership powerhouse. Don't you dare let that be a 40-20 Cleary. Okay, so Rapana brings his ball back to the 20. Since when were the Raiders a Premiership powerhouse? Denver Nuggets, dearie me. I know, Logan Bullsacks. God help me. Then again, at least they're going well compared to the Bulls. We got pumped by the Lakers yesterday. Didn't I have to hear it from a friend of mine? Katoa is playing. He'll get fat points. Yeah, I've got Isai Katoa because I got Josh Schuster, so I had to play Isai Katoa, so I hope he does get some good points, the old Isai Katoa. Mathungi says, who I tip for Rabbitohs versus Storm? I've taken the Rabbitohs. I tipped the Rabbitohs, Mathungi. We will be streaming that game. Oh, Tarpon Whitehead. Whitehead couldn't find an offload. 6 minutes to go here. I will be basically jumping straight onto that live stream, by the way, guys. We will be jumping straight onto the live stream. What does this mean for the Panthers? So that's a good kick there. Edwards, good take. 15 minutes out. I want to go have a look. So they're winning by 22, 32, 29 points. They will go to 33. So they will actually go above the Dolphins. They will actually go above the Manly Seagulls. They've got a third. The Panthers will go to third tonight. The Panthers will go to third for the time being after this game. Rabbitohs and Panthers would have to... Rabbitohs or Storm would have to win by a long way to get above them. But, yep. And Nate says got to go out to dinner. Well, we see how, passionate about the channel you are, mate. How dare you organise dinner when we're streaming. Been 29 years since the Raiders were a premiership powerhouse. I can't believe I just saw premiership powerhouse and Raiders in the same sentence. Left hand side here. Chance here. Tango. Get the ball to Roma. Get the ball to Roma. Roma, follow him up. Tango. Oh, Stephen Crichton. Crichton kicks it through for himself. Try time for the Panthers. The Fetty Bomb is on. The Fetty Bomb has a chance. Stephen Crichton with the try time. 45 points. We're 5 points away from the Fetty Bomb. We're 5 points away, ladies and gentlemen. Tango is going to get like 140 points in Supercoach, by the way. The Fetty Bomb has not been hit yet, guys. You have to be a member to drop the Fetty Bomb gift. You have to be a member. It's only $5. Get around it. This chat will light up, son. This chat will light up. It's only $5 to be a member. You'll get the Fetty Bomb gift. But dearie me, we're on here, baby. Watch them get 49, Desmond says. Oh, we've seen it many times happen. We have seen it happen many, many times. Tyrox says Titans are premiership powerhouse. Now, that's exactly what we're talking about. That's exactly right. Shush, Des, mate. Get into him. Get my son in the mouth. Get into him. Oh, no. Here we go, Raiders. You could be the first to get the Fetty Bomb. PC will give you the option, Jerome Akers. It will. It'll give you. Just pray to the Brighton gods that he does the he does the gifting. That's usually what Brighton does. DBNRL says I want to see another try, man. So do we, because it will light this chat up, man. We have not had it for a long time. Future fullback of the year, Dadma says. Jeez, Greg's just gone in for Jerome there. All right, we got 4 minutes. Come on, Panthers. We want to see it. We want to see it. Nathan Cleary, if he gets this, it'll be 47-12. This is the high score in Canberra. Oh, this is the high score ever. Toxic Gamer says this is embarrassing for Canberra. Welcome to Canberra, mate. Cleary will slap it through. Come on! 3 points! 3 points! Come on, we want a Fetty Bomb. Greg is our stream mascot if it was Alex, but he went MIA. Alex did go MIA. All he needs is a try. Tyrox says some good defense come up here. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Don't forget, in 6 minutes' time, we'll be going live for the Rabbitohs versus Storm game. But here we go, baby. 47-12. We just want to try. We want one try so that we can see this chat light up for the Fetty Bomberunos. The Ant-Man is here. The Ant-Man is here right now. Targo is on 133 points. Not many people would have him, but not many people would have him. All right, come on. Short kick by the Raiders here. And Panthers get it. Okay, here we go, baby. Come on. Come on, a Fetty. Come on, a Fetty. First tackle here at the 30. Tyrone Peachy, left-hand side of the weak gutted dog. He'll get this ball to the 40. If it's a Fetty Bomb, I'll wife you up. Wife us up, baby. Here we go. Second tackle at the 45. They're going to go left-hand side. Tyrone Peachy to Zai Yo. Yo here gets his ball to the halfway point. Third tackle. Here we go. I swear to God, if they get a 2-point field goal or a penalty, I'm going to scream. And Peachy looking for something. Oh, Peachy's something else, eh? Peachy, they're going to say knock on there. Luai gets the ball to Cleary. Cleary here. Cleary! Cleary! To Brian To'o. To'o's still going here. To'o's still going here! To'o! Oh! Oh! It's going to be Sorensen! Crichton! No! Sorensen's still going! Oh my God, the radio man's out in 4 tackle. Oh my God. 4 tackle, 15 metres out. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. That's going to be play on. Cleary! Luai! Luai! Taroma! Taroma! Oh! So close. Drop out coming up. Drop out from the Raiders to the Panthers. My neighbours will hate me right now. Oh my God, 2 minutes 20 to go here. If a member drops a GIF before it happens, you will miss out on the moment, so don't do it. Exactly right, Desmond. Don't jinx it, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes to go here. We're holding on. We're praying right now. Cleary's on 93. It's okay. As long as he doesn't go over his break even, I don't care. My neighbours also hate you. Hello, Jay's neighbours over there in China. All right, 2 minutes to go here in the game. And the Raiders will drop kick this one to the 55. Cleary gets it back here, and we're going to see Spencer Lenny run this back to about the 35 metres out. Come on, Panthers. Don't jinx it, people in the chat. Don't jinx it. You shut up, Mudge. I'm not even going to read your stupid coming out. Left-hand side here to Hosking, and Hosking will be 25 metres out from the line, second tackle. Come on. Come on, a fitty. Come on, a fit bomb. Come on, Cleary. Left-hand side to Sorensen. Sorensen here to Luai. Luai looking for a hole. Luai still going here. Luai still going here. Edwards. He'll be taken down 15 metres out. Third tackle. This is our chance. This is our chance. Time Ty Rock out for being a muppet. Third tackle here, 10 metres out from the line. Tyrone Peachy to Cleary. Cleary here at the back of Luai. Luai has to knock on there from the Raiders. It'll be 6 again. It'll be 6 again, but it's a minute to go. Come on, Panthers. Oh, my God. At least this makes it exciting. This makes it exciting. We'll jump straight onto that next game too, by the way. We'll jump straight across from this into that one. All right, 52 seconds. The clock is still going. Panthers, get the scrum going. We want the fitty bomb. We want it. They've stopped the clock. There is 41 seconds for a miracle. One last chance for the fitty, Lucas says. Can one of the moderators, while there's a timeout here, please let the other stream know we'll be about 5 minutes late. Or because Sorensen doesn't want to pass the ball. Greg, don't start me. Come on. 41 seconds to go. You guys, you got plenty of time to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. We've got the Rabbitohs Storm game right after this. Come on, here we go. Panthers 10 metres out. 41 seconds. We are so close to a fitty bomb of dreams. The song will come. The stands will cheer. Cleary left that side. James Salmon! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba! Get the chat lit up! Light that chat up, baby! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Fitty bomb! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba! We got a dog as well to hit the fitty bomb. The Panthers, they go slap. The chat's going crazy. The chat's going wild. It's the only time you can spam. Look at us go. We're going wild. Oh, man. Look at the chat. It's blowing up, baby. And the Panthers. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The fitty bomb of dreams, the first fitty bomb of the season. And that's what happens here. It's a gift that we give to the members for $5. Look at it go. It's the only time you guys are allowed to spam. The fitty bomb. And there we go, guys. 53-12 will be the final score here. The Panthers have wiped the floor with the Raiders. Wow, well, let's see this go through. And Cleary does make it through. He probably breaks his break even, but it is what it is. I don't really mind. There we go. So the Raiders, see you later. Oh boy. It's 53-12 was the final score. Panthers do them away. Guys, we've got to jump straight into that next stream now, which is the Storm versus the Rabbitohs. So I'll see you guys there in just a few moments. The Sapella says, what happened? How do you lose to the Penrith Panthers? A fitty bomb? No way! A foot on you in a minute! Alright guys, I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes time for the Rabbitohs Storm game on another stream. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys over there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya!